at Christmas, and I've been ducking in ever since. It's good fun. Reminds me of the games I played when I was 12. I'm now 7. But yes, good fun.
I see what the problem is.
Yes, I'll go next. Name is Tom. I mostly play on Fantasy Grounds, but I do like Foundry. I've been playing D&D on and off since like the mid 1980s. And like Mark, I kind of come from the UK or part of the UK, originally from Northern Ireland.
All right.
I've played fifth edition, mostly Adventures League, since about like 2016, but I first played Dungeon Crawl Classics back in 2017, where we played Sailors of the Starless Sea, and had an absolute blast. Characters were killing other characters, just the usual kind of chaos, and I just like DCC for the back to the 1970s feel that it has. So, anyway, looking forward to this game.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Cool. I'm Sam from the States, I guess, and I've been playing since the 90s, most different kinds of RPGs. Started with like second edition and then progressed through. I haven't. This is my first time playing on Foundry, but it seems like pretty easy to pick up. So, um, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Don't leave me. I'm Leo. I'm desperately trying to create a Foundry account real quick.
Okay.
I'm from Plano, Texas. I've been interested in playing DCC for quite a long time now. I uh, picked it up a couple of years ago, and right off the bat ran Sailors at spawn of Cyclops Con and TPK'd everybody. And since then,
Karma
my
might be
work schedule's
happening.
just been horrible, and I haven't been able to play. I did just run Portal the other day, so
All right. All right. So we're just waiting for you to jump
and
back
I'm
in there, Leo.
yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. All right. We miss anybody?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey there, it's Zaven. Otherwise, you can call me Kyle. From Western Canada, Alberta specifically. If gaming history, I right at the tail end of second edition. I played with some friends, but my brain just couldn't comprehend THACO. I still had a fun time. I just everybody else had to do the math for me, which is a little shameful. But probably like a year after that, third edition came out, and then me and my friends played that all through high school. And then had a bit of a gap, not playing anything. Skipped fourth, picked up fifth a handful of years ago, and then similar to whoever said it before, the Wizards of the Coast snafu there made me kind of go like, I wonder what else is out there, and found DCC. Been playing it with my girlfriend and her friend every couple of weeks. I'm the judge in that one for the last month or so, so it's pretty good.
Nice. All right.
Hey,
Well,
hey, Shutterfoot, you're on the West Coast, right?
yeah, I'm in
Whereabouts?
California, South LA.
Okay, yeah, I'm up in San Francisco, so
Oh, nice. San Francisco's beautiful. It's got its beautiful parts, and then it has like any other city in California, it's got its terrible parts.
yep. Well, it's a lot less weird than it used to be. I
Yeah.
miss the weirdness.
All right. Well then, while Judge Leo gets his Foundry account set up, we'll go ahead and get started here. Everyone who is in the game currently, you can see the chat to the right. Underneath that, you can see a dice tray. Go ahead and click on the D10 and roll me a D10, everybody. And of course, these roll under your characters. So I gotta remember who's who. Okay, so Cheesemaker, who got the 7?
I think that's me.
All right, so Purdy got the 7. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and message you guys some. You know what? We'll just make it easy. So for Purdy, I'm just gonna put it in the chat there. In game, you rolled a 7. These are some rumors that you have heard. So for oops, that's all. Send you the link again. All right, we're gonna the easy way. All right, so Purdy, you have heard a rumor around town that this area that you're heading to, this keep, to beware of the well. It has swallowed many a poor souls.
Okay, I pass that on to the rest of my party. There's an awful lot of us. I don't think it can swallow all of us at the same time. We might be lucky.
All right. Who rolled a 5?
I think that might have been me.
Okay. 5. You have heard that the keep was once ruled by chaos lords, and even after their defeat, their corpses were never discovered. So 2 of you have heard that same rumor. 2 of you have heard about the well, and our last one got a 3. You have heard the rumor. While the keep fell to the armies of good, they did not eradicate its fell legacy. Evil still festers within the ruined walls, awaiting the day when it can emerge once more.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure that evil cannot withstand the horde, the army of good that we have assembled today.
All right. So easy controls for you guys. If you double click on one of your tokens, it opens up your character sheet. There you'll see for like your weapon, there's a little die there. You just click on the die, it'll automatically roll it for you. You can click on the words strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, luck, reflex, fortitude, and will, and it'll automatically roll those for you. Or if you want to roll manually, you can use the dice tray down below.
Just to confirm, we're running 1 0 level character each.
4. You're gonna have 4 0 level characters. We're gonna.
How do I switch between characters?
You should be able to just click on the other token, or double click on the other token.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it. So it's each individual token. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Ooh, look at that! I wasted a crit.
It's all good. That just means the dice are gonna roll in your favor today, right?
Yeah, probably. So, let's see. Like, just so we get some like table rules here or table understanding. If by chance any of our characters should die in that remote eventuality, can anybody loot from a character, or just the characters that we can control can
I would
loot from
say
their own
that
bodies?
first dibs is the characters you control, and then if you don't want whatever it is, somebody else can say, "Oh, you know what? I could use that and take it. It's fine."
That sounds very cooperative, but different from the first time we ran Sailors when it was a free for all.
And then I'll also say too, just to make initiative easy for us, I'll have everybody roll initiative. If anybody beats me, the party starts. If I have the highest initiative, I start, and then we'll just use in the bottom left. It says players there. We'll just go in order from top to bottom.
Right.
Just because everybody has 4 characters and rolling an initiative is a kind of a pain when it comes to Foundry when you have multiple tokens, because all of a sudden there's 20 tokens in the initiative. So I just want to make sure that we just keep it easy. And then when I do it at the table, I usually just do the clockwise. You know, again, same. Whoever rolls highest is where we start when we go clockwise. So just to make it easy.
I threw a D10 roll out there for rumors.
Oh, okay. And then you rolled a 10. So a 10. The keep was once ruled by a pair of brothers, Chaos Lords, the foulest champion of evil to ever stalk the land. So apparently the people who ruled here actually became Chaos Lords at some point.
I will share that with everybody.
All right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump into
Their mother must have been so proud of them to get like raising 2 Chaos Lords in the family. I mean that's something to brag about. I bet she had like an oil painting of them both, looking with their glowing red eyes and their maces.
Proud mama. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the next map here. So pull you guys over. Should automatically pull you over.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh, sweet.
colour.
All right. You stand before the ruined keep, which squats atop a low, craggy hill. Its walls of toppled stone and massive granite blocks hinting at forgotten battles and the clash of mighty armies. Now the ruins seem host only to creeping vines and the foul miasma that drifts down the keep. The air is overrun with pestilence. Fat flies bite at you incessantly, and clouds of small black insects choke your every breath. The long abandoned land is strangled with thorny vines that drape the sickly trees and hang from the ruined walls. There is an odor of rot and decay, as if the hill itself were decomposing from within. A sight gives you pause. A ragged banner depicting a crimson skull on a black flag stands high atop the ruined walls. Whatever lurks within has terrorized you and your village for far too long. You turn to your companions and ready your meager weapons. The time for retribution has come.
Speaking of meager weapons, my trapper is only armed with a sling. I'm wondering if I can go over to this tree here and pull off a club.
Yeah, absolutely. You said that was your trapper?
Yeah, tap.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me a luck check.
So I just tap on luck, is that correct?
Yep.
Yay! Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. So that would be a fail. So as you go over there to look for a branch, you're trying to find something that might work, but everything that you're pulling off is so dead and rotted that the sticks are so weak that when you try to smack something, they immediately crack and fall apart. So it doesn't seem like you're able to find anything that would really work at this time.
I look dumbfounded and stupid and go back to the rest of the party.
All right, so you stand on a small path that winds up to the keep up ahead of you. The keep is roughly roughly about 30 feet high. They look like they are made from kind of like just stones that were picked up from around the earth, not nice carved blocks, which has allowed a lot of, leaving cracks in the stones for rotting vegetation, pools of water, and that act as a host for gnats and mosquitoes. You see the keep in front of you. There's basically a small moat that goes all the way around it. You can't see down into the moat from right here, but you can see that there is earth to either the right or the left of the keep as well.
All right, for walking around it to see if there's another way in.
Like that. I think walking through the front door would be a bad idea.
Okay. Which direction are you thinking you guys would like to head to?
Let's go. Okay, we're going clockwise. Okay, cool.
Around to the left? Okay.
I'd go left.
For marching order, whose party wants to be in front?
Lowest roll gets it.
Sounds good. All right, we're rolling the D20?
Yeah, D20. Lowest roll gets
Lois
it.
is in front? All
right.
Oh, sorry, I rolled 2D20. Sorry.
Oh, lovely. I'll take that. I got 19.
I got 18.
I see a 9 in there. I think we're missing 1. There we go. All right, a 9. So the animal trainer and his party are going first.
Yay.
All right, so I'm going to pull all of you guys up there. Who wants to be in the back flank?
I got a higher roll. I get to be in the back.
Probably the higher roll.
The higher
so
rolls?
I think the
All
trapper.
Right. So the trapper and his party will be in the back. All right. So just make this easy because it's skinny up there.
Yeah,
we'll get you guys all together.
Sure.
And then I'll drag you all up there so it's quick and easy.
How do you drag a group, by the way?
If you're not selected on anybody, you just click and hold and drag, and it'll create a box, and then that'll select all of your tokens there. So.
All right, thank you.
All right. Dragging you guys up there so you can see. You're going to get to see a little bit more, but that's okay. All right. You guys head up to the around to the left, so you avoid some of the road and things there, trying to keep yourself hidden. As you come around to the left, the keep's massive wall has collapsed here, spilling cyclopean stone blocks down the rocky slopes. The blocks are precariously balanced atop one another, like a titan's game of dice.
All right. Okay, and if we walk round anti-clockwise.
Continue going anti-clockwise. You can pretty much see what you would see from here. You would just be on the opposite side. As you walk around the other side, you start to see a large, basically chasm hole in the ground here.
Maybe not that way.
A yawning sinkhole has devoured nearly a third of the courtyard, causing a tower and wall to collapse and plunge down into the depths. Mist bellows up from the sinkhole, obscuring sight. Tortured faces and writhing forms appear briefly in the mist above your heads, only to dissolve back into nothingness as quickly as they appeared.
Definitely not that way.
Probably not that way. So, do we want to go down the wrecked slope?
Well, this
I think
load of rubble.
Yeah,
this
An
load
easier
of
way to
rubble,
get in.
yeah. Yeah, the Cyclopean rocks that look like they're piled on top of each other unstably, and will probably knock down and crush our characters.
I could throw a sling stone, says the trapper, and see if it sets off a small avalanche and we stay out the way.
Actually, really quick,
Okay.
I can't remember. Is there any dwarves in the party? Did anybody end up with a dwarf?
I have a dwarven something.
Okay.
I'm having trouble seeing the entire map though. At the bottom, I have a spinning thing that says "Game Pause." How do I get out of that?
That's me. I got it.
I can't see the top. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so now
I can't see the top of the map. How do I scroll up?
Either use your mouse wheel to kind of like scroll out, or you can right click and drag the map around.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because scrolling was just zooming.
Yep.
I mean, with the wheel.
Yep.
Okay. That helps. Now I can click on my guys and see what I have. I know I have a dwarf something.
Okay, perfect. So having a dwarf.
He is a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, having a dwarf in the party, their innate ability to understand stone and all that kind of stuff, you're able to kind of look through these rocks and stuff. You can see that some of them are set up to easily fall loose and fall down and create kind of an avalanche. But with your innate abilities, you're able to identify which ones are going to be more stable and lead the party up and over through a path that is going to get you up and over just fine.
Okay, no roll required?
No roll required for that for the dwarf. So you're able to lead
okay.
no problem.
He's a chess maker, by the way. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys head into the keep through the open wall over here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody into the keep. So as you enter the keep, you see a few things. You see a well on the western wall. A barren ridge of black stones rises from the overgrown courtyard. A low stone wall marked with eerie sigils is built atop the crest of the stone, marking a well. A stout block and tackle frame supports a single thick chain that plunges into the inky blackness. A soft moan rises from the well like a faint cry for help. To the north, pulling away from the dead brambles and matted weeds, you find a log flagstone, basically wall here. It looks like a bunch of rotting soil, and parts of the wall have collapsed here. You see the open hole that you saw as you were walking around. Then to the front, you see the gatehouse. To the right, there's a once proud edifice has fallen into ruin like the rest of the keep. All that remains of the building are fire-scarred high stone walls and a toad-faced gargoyles leering from above. The singed bronze doors, cast with hundreds of wailing demonic faces, are barred from the outside. The portal is marked with a single word drawn in flaking red paint: repent.
Okay.
I'd like to look around in the rubble and see if there's anything that looks like a weapon or something useful or valuable.
Okay.
I'm with you there because I'd still like a hand weapon rather than just a sling.
Yeah, if anything, just a couple of stones that I can use, and then are we wearing loincloths? Can we convert our loincloths to slings?
You're wearing your basic clothing and stuff like that. So for your profession, whatever you imagine they would be wearing and that kind of stuff.
We can't tear some strips off, one of us is
a luck score and see how well you can do with that. I think a strip of cloth is slightly different than a sling, but let's see if you can make do. Roll a luck check if you want to try that.
Okay, I will do it with Chew of Flagstone because they've got good luck.
All right.
So, luck check. I just click on luck.
Yep. Click on the word luck. It'll
Yeah.
roll it for you.
Okay, and that was twice. So, yeah, the first one was a fail. So,
All right.
they are not able to figure out how to make a sling out of their clothes. Okay,
All right.
and then do you want to? What about looking around for something useful?
Yep. So looking through the stuff up to the north there, the rubble and things like that, you can find a buried flagstone. Um, it looks like something that you can open up, and you're able to like shift off this like the kind of like lid to this thing, and inside you do find a few items. Um, different things. No wizard apprentices because we're not level 1 yet. Let's see. I think there's enough of you that I'm going to bypass the strength check because with several of you, you can easily lift this thing and get it off of the way. And it reveals a small coffin-like nook, walled and floored with stone. There is a hide-wrapped bundle, roughly 5 feet in length, sits atop a pair of wooden rests. Inside the bundle is a stone idol depicting a chaos god, Nimlurun, a longsword forged of milky steel, sheathed in a jewel-encrusted scabbard, a fur-tufted longbow, and a leather quiver containing 25 arrows. Age has ruined the bow. On a roll of 1 or 2, the bow will snap, inflicting 1d2 points of damage to the wielder. A leather pouch containing a granular green powder and a roll of 5 cloth bandages. Let's see.
My alchemist is real interested in the powder.
Okay.
I think
Alchemist.
several of us would be interested in that sword or that bow.
Yeah,
All right, so we'll go alchemist first. Let's see. Which color is the alchemist?
Purple.
Purple alchemist. When everybody's stacked on top of each other, it's hard to find. Okay, so bag of green powder going to the alchemist. That should be in your equipment now. All right, longsword. Who's taking a
See
longsword?
it?
does anybody who's got the best strength? Who looks the best?
Your tap has not got
I
good
have a
strength.
17 for
12.
Jake.
Yeah, I think it should go to whatever character that
Yep.
is. So,
Okay.
yep.
Okay, so the
Who's
17.
got a decent agility?
12 for 1.
I've got one with 13. And
Yep,
Both with
you win
14.
on that one. I've got 12.
yeah, okay. I've got one, and they've actually got 5 hit points, so they can survive the bow
So
snapping.
longsword's going to who?
Fix the bucket.
So, okay, sorry. Who's in the longsword? Kitsa?
Kit's a bucket.
All right, so longsword. Going there. Okay, you got a longsword now, and then the bow.
Oh, not the longsword. The bow.
Oh,
The
the
bow.
bow
I
is
think.
going to. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and the steel longsword's going to whoever's got the strength of 17.
I think that was my guy,
Yep.
Jake.
Okay, so Jake gets the sword. Okay.
Jake, do you have a hand weapon you could pass along to one of the other characters that doesn't have one?
Yes, I do. I have a dagger that I can give up.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, well,
Right. And then
So,
it's better than a stick, I guess.
Right.
yep.
All right. And then
Oh yeah, yeah. If
25.
at some point we come across another one, I have a guy that's just walking around with a sling.
Yes, I know how you feel.
My smuggler is just like, okay.
25
Oh, and he's
points
the
of
low
luck.
strength too.
All right. The longbow wasn't in there, so I got to actually go grab it from our weapons. Weapons. Longbow going to Kit's a bucket. Okay, there you go. That should be in there now. And then the longsword which token was that going to? What color and character?
Jake Thunderbee. He's the black token.
Black token? Alright, so
Yeah.
Jake in black. Alright, there he is. And a steel longsword to you.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and that is going to be it that you guys find in there. Alright, so you guys have found a couple weapons there. Alright, you see the rest of the courtyard here. Everything seems to be fairly quiet at the moment.
Nope.
I'd like to check out the well.
Okay, so you head over to the well. What are you doing?
Just looking in it first.
You look in it first? Okay. So as you look
Hey.
in the well, let's see here. I am going to need a will save from you as your character looks down into the well. Though resembling a normal well, the Well of Souls is far more sinister for reasons unknown. As you look in, the depth of the well fades into inky blackness that seems to get further and further away. You get almost that feeling of losing your balance as the earth is shifting, and you feel you're toppling over into the well. With a success, you're able to fight it off and catch yourself and push yourself away before being pulled down into the blackness.
Back away, kind of terrified, and tell people stay away from that.
All right. Anybody else want to investigate the well?
No, the rumors were true, so no.
All right. While we're in here too, if you want to like select all 4 of your tokens and move them somewhere, you absolutely can. Don't think I have to control everything for you. So you investigate the well. You can see now and hear that there's something sinister about that well. It seems to want to pull you inside of it.
How do we do all 4 again?
Click and drag, and a box will start to drag, and you can select all 4 that way.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this pile of wood and rubble over
Not working
here.
for me at all.
The pile of wood and rubble up here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where you
and
found the flagstone with a couple weapons and things.
oh,
like
got it. Okay.
that. All right. We're gonna.
Yeah, that's still not working for me. I'm trying to click.
Click off the tokens, drag, and release, and it should select all 4.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go check out the rubble.
Okay.
Since
All right.
someone's doing that.
So we are gonna go with. We're just gonna go in order then. So Judge Leo, where are you heading off to? That was up to the rubble.
The rubble.
Okay. So
yeah.
that's where you guys found that flagstone like box where you guys found a couple weapons and things like that. Doesn't seem to be anything else of interest up in this area.
Okay.
All right. Purdy D30, where are you heading?
I'm heading to what I think is possibly the last standing bit of the castle.
Okay. All right.
A door by looks.
Yep. So again, as you head here, this once proud edifice has fallen into ruin like the rest of the keep. All that remains of the building is a fire-scarred high stone walls and a toad-faced gargoyles leering from above. The single bronze doors, cast with hundreds of wailing demonic faces, are barred from the outside. The portal is marked with a single word drawn in flaking red paint: repent. So there seems to be like some wood basically kind of just nailed on to hold the door closed from the outside.
Does this door look like it can be the bars bent, or they're well rusted and I can just break them quite easily, or do I need that guy at the strength of 17 to come over?
The wood that's basically hand nailed across to bar it closed looks like it's fairly rotted, so it'd probably come off fairly easy. And then the hinges themselves, go ahead and just roll me a quick intelligence check to see if you can kind of determine what it would be like.
Sure, let's try and find my smartest character. Okay, I found my smartest character.
It looks like they're rusted a bit, but not like they're fully corroded. So it may have some resistance, but nothing that would most likely take too much strength.
Okay, I tried to pull it off.
All right.
Okay.
You're pretty
My
easy to get the
character's
rotted wood off, and then the door starts to creak and open. It takes a bit of doing, but your characters are able to pull it open.
all right. My characters are right behind you.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
pentagram.
yes, indeed. That can't be good.
So as you open the door here, you do see um, the chap. This is a chapel of some sort. Acolytes of the Chaos God sought refuge here, and it looks like there's like scarred skeletons and things in several different places within this chamber. Um, at the far end, you see a fountain. Sitting atop the fountain is a toad-like creature of stone, with some black ichor seeping from the toad's broad lips, pooling in the basin of the fountain it is seated at.
Well, I'm not going to eat that for lunch.
Right.
I communicate this to the rest of the teams and say, I found something ugly, liquidy, and possibly chaotic.
All right. I will have Fauntleroy Elfie Boots walk into the chapel and look around.
Okay.
I will get the rest of my characters in a second.
You see six scarred or charred skeletons lying about the chapel. Some seem to be crushed by burnt, fallen beams.
Uh,
Oh, I can't unlink my characters.
Is it fighting in here?
I think seeing that they've got the door open over there, my guys are going to head that direction if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you guys going to what are you guys going to do in there as you see these six skeletons and this fountain with a large toad with black ichor coming out of the toad's mouth?
I'm going to go to the skeletons. I'm not going anywhere near a toad.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna look through. I'm gonna look through the skeletons as well. I lost audio. My audio is going in and out.
I can hear.
Okay, good. Yeah, I lost audio from you folks for a bit.
Okay.
I'll also look through the skeletons and then look at the ichor.
Okay, so what you see is, as you go to the skeletons, the charred bones feel hot to the touch, as if the fire had only burned them yesterday. Cinders glow red and orange beneath each fallen bone. You do happen to find a few items throughout this chamber, though, with the skeletons that have not been completely destroyed. You find a golden censer hanging at the end of a long bronze chain, blackened from the heat. You find a blackened iron coffer, half buried in the rubble. The coffer is locked. You find three scorched chainmail hauberks, so basically three chainmail, and three blackened maces and one flail.
This looks. Wow, we're taking all of the things.
Yep.
And then I wonder what we could do with the ichor. Or maybe we'll leave the ichor alone. Let's leave the ichor alone. Let's take the rest of the stuff though.
All right. And the longer you stay in here too, you start to feel the heat in this room, as if the floor were hot. It's not causing you any damage, but you are aware of it, as it is very, very warm in here.
Okay, let's take the shit out and GTFO.
All right. So a mace and a chain shirt. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop these up for you.
Okay, how many chain shirts do we have?
There's three chainmail.
Okay. So Team Orange will take a mace and a chain shirt.
Okay, which character?
Let's see. I guess it'll be Fauntleroy Elfie Boots, as he was the one who went in. So even though he's the ugliest character.
All right, so chainmail going to Elfie Boots, and you wanted the flail, you said, or mace?
Yeah, mace.
Mace. All right, and a mace. Okay, for blue.
Let's see now. If he can give me, who's got the lousiest hit points? If we give Pages, my Elven Sage, the chainmail, and the cord, the rope maker. If we give him the mace,
The mace. All right.
I don't know what that sensor does. I assume none of us can detect whether it's magical or anything like that.
Yeah, it looks like
And
kind of like for churches, they would like burn something in it and smoke would come off.
got you.
I wonder if you could burn the ichor in it.
I want to know what's in that. Mm. Let the alchemist have a look.
Yeah, I was gonna say let the alchemist wants to check out the sensor, but also the green powder that he picked up earlier.
Okay. So the alchemist, looking at the green powder that he picked up earlier, um, it looks like that will allow you to basically it can be used when combined with something else, possibly wine or water, and to form kind of a paste that can possibly be used for healing.
Oh, sweet. Does anybody have any
Um,
wine or water?
well, we can probably find some water eventually.
Yeah.
We asked the alchemist's opinion of the ichor and the sensor.
Okay.
Okay. So check out the sensor.
All right.
Does it open or anything?
So basically, it's kind of a gold or bronze bowl with a chain that it would hang from, and inside the bowl, you can see some what looks like the remains of some incense that could probably be lit. Other than that, it
Okay.
seems fairly mundane.
We should probably hang on to that though.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, anything else, it could be a weapon, right? It could be improvised flail.
Right. You can swing it into somebody. Um.
All right. So which one's the
What else do we have? Do we have?
There
I
was
think we
also.
got.
Go ahead.
There was another mace and chain shirt, and there was also a locked box,
Copper.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
My chess maker might be able to do something with the box.
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
Does that give him any kind of dwarven chess maker?
Yeah, let's see. For equipment, he's got some wood. He's got a chisel. I would say go ahead and roll me just a agility check with a chisel, basically, to see if you're able to pry it or pop it open.
Okay, so just click on agility.
Yep. Yeah, I would
14.
say that's enough. You're able. This thing's been burnt and it's older as well. So you're able to pop open that chest. It's small, kind of just like box there, and inside are several incense wrapped in sanctified unholy cloth stitched with golden signs of chaos. There's 3 cones of incense.
Okay. I guess we'll hang on to that.
All right.
And if there's that extra mace, I would love that to go to my uh, Sam the smuggler, who only has a sling.
Okay. So Dorf has the golden censer and the incense. And you said
Uh,
Sam is
And
getting the other mace.
The mace, yeah, because he only has a ranged weapon.
Okay.
what about we've got a third chain shirt. Do we want to put that on the guy with the longsword, just to make him a little bit more tanky?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it.
All right. Which character had the longsword again?
That's Jake Thunderbee.
Jake Thunderbee.
So the understanding, you're going up in the front.
Yep. See how long those 3 hit points last.
Which color was Jake?
He's black.
Black. All right, we got you. There he is. So he's getting chained. There we go. All right. Okay. I think that was everything sorted from there. You guys still wanted to investigate the Ichor?
Reluctantly,
Um,
yes.
Do you want my alchemist to look at that? Somebody mentioned that earlier.
Yep.
So he'll stroll into the room and take a close inspection of the Ichor without touching it.
Okay.
What's it?
So as you walk up to the Ichor, it smells of sulfur. It's black, thick, and is just dribbling out of the fountain's maw and collecting in the fetid basin. As you come within 10 feet, you can feel heat coming off of the toad fountain. As you get closer, you go to look over the edge of the fountain into the basin where it's starting to kind of just pool. Suddenly, an ooze starts to roll up out of the basin and is going to attack you. So here's our first attack. This is going against your alchemist there, and that is a roll of 2 for a total of 6. That should be a miss. So this ooze...
Yeah, that's a miss. I have an AC of 11.
Perfect. Whips out at you and tries to attack you, but you're able to definitely dodge out of the way before taking a hit. And the ooze now is starting to slowly rise up out of the fountain.
I guess he will take a swing at it with his staff.
Okay.
Do I just click on staff, or how does that?
You'll see the little die roll there. Yep. 14.
There goes 14 for 4 points.
All right.
That's sweet that it rolls the damage.
Yeah. Here, I can go ahead and do this too, so you can actually see it. All right. You hit it with your staff. It's going to wheel back in pain and then just immediately start slowly moving towards you again. Do you want to engage or get the heck out of there? I think you're by yourself at the moment.
I'm gonna back up a little bit and see if I can't go. Hey guys, there's call attention to this sludge stuff is attacking me.
All right. Anybody gonna
run away?
to assist.
Was there anything about the fountain that was? I know it's a frog.
Demonic frog. I mean, that was really it.
Okay.
Okay. So
I guess I'm just going to retreat from the room.
Okay. As you retreat from the room, since you were in melee, it will get 1 attack opportunity against you.
Roll low. Oh! That's not good.
For 4 points of damage.
Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
He had exactly 4.
So your alchemist goes up to investigate. The ooze comes to life, trying to attack him. He dodges quickly, smacks it with a club, then turns to run as its pseudopod reaches out, smacking him in the back. As it does, the pseudopod basically turns into fire as it hits him, burning this poor alchemist who falls to the ground as he just about reaches the door.
Oh no.
All right, our first
so he's
loss.
Dead.
Our first loss.
And he also had the healing stuff too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, can they recover that?
Go ahead and run in. The ooze is going to start moving towards the door, but it moves quite slowly. So if someone wants to quickly jump in there, grab it off of him, and leave, they can.
I wonder if I can put a sling bullet through the door and hit it.
Okay, go ahead.
Which one's got the sling now?
Kicks the bucket. We'll try firing with a longbow.
All right, go ahead. 16 will hit. 13 will hit. So that's another 2 points of damage. You rolled the longbow twice. I'll take the first one. So it's 3 points of damage total. And it's still oozing towards the door. So you grab the alchemist and drag him out?
Yep.
All right. The ooze is still moving towards you as you guys are collecting off of his dead body.
He's with y'all, I guess.
All right. Door still open?
Try another.
Yep.
Is there a way we can indicate that he's dead? I just changed his hit points to 0.
Which character was it? The alchemist?
The alchemist, which is down by the other guys.
Okay, I see him. The purple.
Yeah.
So I can right-click on him, and If you right click on a character, there's status effects. You can go in there and there's a skull. So dead.
Do you want to close the door or do you want to kill this thing? Do you want to avenge our
I think we should
alchemist
kill it.
comrade? Okay.
Can we kill it at a distance, though? Let's get everyone else away from it and
Yeah,
try and just...
everybody who is a sling, I guess.
All right.
Yep.
As you guys are doing that and discussing, it's getting closer. It's at the door.
Oh, ignore that. That was a dagger attack. Should be a sling. There you go.
Hits for another 2 points of damage. You can see small bits of the ooze now falling off and clumping to the ground and then burn up in fire and then dissolve.
Yay.
It's looking quite injured. It's still moving out the door.
Who's got the bow?
I got the bow, but I don't want to snap it, so that's why I'm being conservative.
Ah, who's got the other sling?
Yeah, I've got a sling. Sam the smuggler can do the sling.
All right, it's continuing to move towards the party. That was an 18 with the sling. That will, or sorry, was that your sling attack, right? Or have you not rolled yet?
No, I
that was
rolled
mine.
it.
There it goes. Okay.
There's mine.
That will definitely
15
hit.
for 3.
And that is enough. All of a sudden, you see this smack the pseudopod, and again starts to writhe in pain, and then start to dissolve. And as it's dissolving, it's burning up into fire and lighting on fire, and then dissolves and scorching the ground there as it dissolves down into the ground and is gone.
Hooray!
So now that he is gone, one of my guys would like to go back into the room and just like look around to make sure that we haven't missed anything.
Okay.
Was there anything that maybe was under the sludge or anything like that?
Looks like the sludge was just the sludge, but as you just go through and search a couple more of the skeletons and things like that, you notice the little pieces of cloth that they were wearing that are still remaining look like they have like maybe some demonic symbols and things like that on this. So it looks like the people who died in here were worshipping some kind of chaos cult of some sort. And you do find a few more cones of incense here as well.
Okay. I guess cones of incense. Maybe.
Right, and
Maybe my trader will pick that up if.
Okay.
That's
right,
okay.
and I think the sensor was on the alchemist, right?
I think I had the dwarf just pick them both up because he grabbed the chest and opened that up, so I think he just had them both.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
so cones of incense to the halfling trader.
So there were no more doors in this room that we could possibly go through to the next part of the castle.
Not in that room, not in the chapel there. So the only other door you see is going to be the entrance, the portcullis there, and then this tower down here to the right.
I'll continue down to the tower.
Okay. This tower is flanked by crumbling stone walls. The moss-covered tower stands proud despite the ravages of time. A tall, rust-bound portal bars the tower's sole entrance, watched over by a leering demonic gargoyle. Rings of deep arrow slits pierce the thick walls, and overarching battlements loom high above.
Okay, this door. How easy do I think this one's going to be to open?
From the outside, it looks like any other door, really.
Okay, Tap the Trapper will stride forwards and jimmy the lock.
All right. It looks like it's actually there's no locking mechanism to it. It has two double door with iron rings there to pull open. I'm assuming you try to just kind of open it, pull it open.
Yep.
As you try to pull it, go ahead.
Elephant Roy Elfie Boots help.
Okay. As you guys go to pull it open, it doesn't budge at all. It does seem to be blocked from within, possibly barred.
Okay. I'm wondering if the strength of 17 guy can put a shoulder to it. I'll move
Jake
out the
will
way.
come up.
You can try to give me a strength check then if you want to try to manually force this thing open.
Can another character help?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
That would
another
be a
character can help.
12 altogether, I guess.
Just as a inventory thing, did someone get the green powder? off the
think
Dead
I think they did.
Alchemist.
the team of the
Is it-
team that's
It's
got
still
the same
showing on
folder.
his equipment.
I think if you drag something over from somebody else's, it'll stay in that person's equipment, I believe. Oops, I just duplicated it.
Like if I open up to okay,
Yeah, open it up, drag it to your other character, and I think it still stays in the first character. So you can just delete that.
okay, and I'm not seeing the sensor on any of my guys. I have cones of incense.
On Dwarf, the Dwarven Chessmaker, it's down underneath treasure.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I was looking under equipment. Okay.
Who was helping with the strength check?
Kicks the bucket, got a 9.
9. Okay, and then a 12. Yeah, with the two of
That
those,
was
you're not able to quite break this thing open. It does seem that the bar inside is holding it steady.
Sparkles, the jeweler, will also try a strength check to aid in that.
Okay. Well, still not enough. Not able to pull it open.
Chopper John he's got a 16 strength, so he's gonna give it a go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you guys can't quite seem either how to find a handhold enough to be able to give it enough leverage or not. But as you guys are pulling on it, the doors, you can see in between the two doors, there is a sliver, maybe wide enough for something to be slid inside, and you can see a small board on the other side as you peer in. That is what's blocking this and holding it shut.
all right. Well, maybe we've got the nice longsword, so we'll pull the doors open, and maybe they can. Strength 17 guy can flip up the board using that nice longsword.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right, I'm not gonna make you roll for that one. That works just fine. You guys are able to slide the longsword in there and leverage to pop it open. And as you pop it open, oops, there we go. I will pop this open, and this is what you see inside. I'm gonna show players.
Ooh,
Nice.
occupied.
So inside, there's the hot stench of rot rolls out from the tower, raising bile in the back of your throat. The floor of the wide tower is covered in rotting hides of cattle, sheep, and men. A narrow staircase spirals around the tower wall. Dark forms hang from chains spiked through the wall. Surely these are your fellow countrymen. You hear a pack of snarling creatures inside that are slowly moving towards the door, bloody spears clutched in their gnarled hands. So you see these characters here inside. And the light inside is fairly dim, but there are so many arrow slits going up it that you're able to see enough.
How do I ungroup my tokens? Because Sparkle would have been near the door.
You should be able to click off of them and then just click on one single token and drag them.
No. Fine. No, they're still stuck. Sparkles is definitely near the door because he helped with the strength check.
Okay.
If we click on one of the measurement things, it should deselect. I don't know if that's the normal way to do it, but
yeah. Ooh. No, I've Control Z. Might have done it. Let's see. Yes, thank you.
All right.
So the jeweler would have been near the door.
All right. So with that, these beastmen move towards the door, snarling at you. What would you like to do? They don't seem to
How
be
many
coming
people-
out.
How many people do you think could go through that door at one time?
It's a double door, so probably 2 by 2.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if let's see, there's more of us than there are of them, right?
Yeah.
Right. We could
So
surround
we
the door and take them 2 at a time.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
All right. They're just kind of like they're peering out the doorway. They got their spears in hands, gnarling and growling at you, but they, again, do not seem to want to come out of the door.
Oh, ranged weapons time then. If I put the trapper over here and he
Right.
fires a sling
So
bullet
we
in.
are we rolling initiative?
Yep. We'll go ahead at this
Yeah,
point. Roll initiative. We'll see if who goes first, creatures or you guys.
Do we just use the highest initiative of our characters?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
Highest initiative.
I think I've got
Ooh,
somewhere.
20.
Nice. Well, I don't think anyone's going to get higher than a 20, so you guys will go in order from basically top to bottom, and I'll go last. So Judge Leo will be the one to start.
Okay. I think he's the halfling. Let's see who had the sling. Sorry. Sam the smuggler is going to see if he can whip off a sling stone at one of these guys.
Okay. And 11.
That looks like a 6.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. I'm looking at initiative. Yeah, so that will miss. Your sling stone, not able to get it through the doorway, clacks off the side of the tower.
That's it for my ranged stuff.
Okay. So then we're on to Purdy D30.
Okay, I fire a sling, and I miss.
Again, trying to somehow
other-
get this right through the doorway seems to be difficult. Pack right off of the door.
Yeah, but they're not coming out. So my other character, the Sparkles, will just have to wait until someone gets nearby because we agreed that we'd jump them as they came out.
Okay.
I'll just move the other ones into play a little bit.
Sam Squanch, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take Trapper is gonna fire a sling through the door. Guess it's the one that's not undercover there.
Yeah, so there's probably like 2 or 3 of them that you can reach. The others are like kind of up on the stairways going up around the tower. So there we go. 15 for 2 points of damage. You fire your sling straight through, nailing one of them right in the head. Looks dazed and confused, and growls loudly back at you as it takes that straight to the face.
And the rest of my guys don't have ranged weapons, so they're gonna chill at the door.
Okay. TMCV.
Chua Flagstone's going to move up, but they're going to wait to get a better shot at one of the Beastmen.
Okay.
Move up 2 of my other guys to be close, and they will draw their weapons.
All right then.
Next check. Back a little bit.
Okay. Zavin, you're up.
That's up.
I'm just going to approach with the group because I can't really get past all these guys.
Okay.
So I'll just pop in over here. Wait for an opening or wait for something to come out.
All right. So as that happens, you guys fire a few shots inside, a couple banging off the side of the tower, one smacking one of the beastmen right in the face. The beastmen are actually backing up away from the door. They don't seem to want to come out.
Chickens.
Does anyone have a torch?
Yes.
I have a torch.
Could try to scare them with fire.
Okay.
So that's all that the beastmen do on their turn. They don't seem to have any ranged weapons or anything they can use. So with that, we're back up to Leo.
All right. Let's see. I can't remember which one of my guys has the torch. It's the the dwarven chessmaker, is going to light his torch, and I just think all 3 of my guys are going to kind of advance up in there. Could I just move them up to about right there? Or are we being really specific on movement
Yeah, you
speeds
don't
and
have to be
stuff?
specific on movement speed. It's fine.
Okay. And can two of my guys go ahead and approach the door to do a melee attack?
Yeah, I'd say there's a couple that are close enough. If you get to the door, basically standing in the doorway, you can do a melee attack, because there's a couple of them right next to the doorway.
Okay. Then Dwarf is going to stay behind, but my other two guys are going to move up. Oh, hang on.
You
I
can leave
clicked
them there.
something
It's fine.
else.
We'll just keep track of that they're in the doorway. It's fine.
Okay. Then Hal, the halfling trader, is going to attack with his short sword.
Okay. A 10 is going to miss. Go to attack. Again, standing in the doorway, trying to attack something that's just on the other side of the doorway. He's able to back away and step out of the way of your attack. Swing and a miss.
Okay, and Sam the Smuggler is going to attack with his base.
Okay. Another miss. Can't seem to find purchase.
And then I guess my dwarf will do his sling.
All right.
Or no, he doesn't have a sling. I guess he's going to do a chisel attack.
All right. You guys step in and out, trying to give each other the space to attack. A 13 will
Somebody's
hit,
going to hit.
and you finish off the wounded one that was dazed and confused.
Nice.
One beast man down. You hear the other one start crying out in strange bestial sounds, all in unison. All right. I think that's it for Leo.
Yeah, that's it.
You're up.
Okay, so I have the trapper. We'll try and hit the one closest to the door by slinging over the halfling's head in the hope that it's going to hit him. Not the halfling, obviously. Oh.
That hits for 3 points of damage, and that one falls dead.
Okay, the rest of my characters will just jostle up a little bit closer.
Throw the sling as the creature howls out loudly. The sling stone goes right down its throat, and it chokes. And you see it grasping at its throat. It drops its spear, and it falls down, writhing in pain before falling silent.
Okay, I had the jeweler in the doorway ready to dagger attack, but that's it. That'll do.
Okay. And with that, Sam Squanch, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna have the trapper do the sling stone. If there's any that I can.
Yeah, you see
within
one low
range.
on the stairs on the opposite side of the tower.
Let's see. Nope.
With that miss, yeah, you go to sling and completely just falls out of your sling as you're trying to throw it.
Oh. Are there any near the doorway that can be attacked?
No, 2 near the doorway are dead. The rest are up on the stairs.
All right, that's right. Okay, well, the rest of the guys are gonna wait then for a little bit.
Okay. TMC Bay, you're up.
I'll move my to a flagstone. Oh no, he doesn't have a range. I'll go move kicks the bucket.
Okay.
And they will fire with a.
All right.
Sorry, that was multiple
Right.
shots.
First one hits 17 for 2 points of damage.
Okay, and that
sticks straight into the creature's thigh. You hear it writhing in pain, but it is still standing.
All right, I will back up a little bit and wait.
All right.
Good, because there's none by the door that are.
Yeah, no, the rest of them are on the stairs that are circling up to the next level. So then, Zavin, you're up.
Okay. Start with the halfling. He's just gonna pop to the door. We haven't been in here, so he's gonna look around at the chaos. So he just sees corpses and then beasts up on the stairwell. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, he doesn't have a ranged weapon, so I'm just going to move back, and he's going to stop there. Who has my sling? Okay, this guy is the sling. So the halfling will tell him about it. He'll move up. Is that enough range, or
Yeah.
I don't know how far you can shoot a sling, but that one that looked injured, I guess, that had a arrow in its leg, I'll shoot that one.
Got it. You nail it right in the chest, and it grabs its chest in pain, loses its balance, and falls off the stairs, collapsing to the ground down below, and it is dead.
Cool.
Excellent. My other two characters are just gonna hide in the corner.
All right. All right. With that, one of the beast men now, they're starting to see that things might be turning against them. Decided to charge the front door. Two of them.
Ooh.
They're going to attack whoever's in the front there. So I think it was the guild beggar that was still standing there.
Yeah.
First one misses. Second one, 9.
Yeah, that hits.
9 hits for 3 points of damage.
Still alive.
Still alive. All right. Then with that, that is all you see the beastmen do. They're actually going to attack and back away.
So attack of opportunity, right?
That gives the guild beggar an attack of opportunity if you'd like, since they were in melee and
Sure.
back away. Oof. Natural one. Fumble. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll. All right. So then with that, we're on to Leo.
Okay. I guess my guys are just going to charge the door. They're just going to go in. Let me just move them in.
Yep, that's fine.
Like right, is that okay right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Who am I in a place where I can melee attack anyone, or am I just limited to range?
If you charge in, you're able to get within range of them and attack them.
Okay. Then oh hey, what's it not bringing up my character sheet? I am frozen.
Frozen for some reason?
Yeah, it's not letting me click on my characters.
Maybe just hit the refresh on your browser, see if that fixes it for you.
Let's see.
And as you come inside
It's
the
downloading.
light of the torch, you can see them kind of block their eyes as they are not used to such bright light.
Oh. Hang on. It's making me re-enter my player purple color and all that stuff. Okay, let's see here. There we go. My dwarven chessmaker is going to make an attack with his chisel. That's a fumble.
Another fumble. So this was a chisel. Your weapon is damaged, so basically, I mean, it's a chisel, so it can't really get too damaged, I guess. So maybe it's kind of
the wooden handle come off.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of bends a little bit in some way.
All right. Smuggler is going to make an attack with his mace.
For a 10, that is going to miss. He's able to definitely block away your attack with his spear.
And then the halfling trader is going to attack with his short sword.
Okay. 22 for 6 points of damage. You slice this one. Had kind of an elephant face. You slice off part of his long snout, and he writhes back in pain before falling to the ground dead.
All right, I think I double clicked that. That's why it.
Yeah, no worries. Took the first one. You're good.
Okay.
All right. I think that was all through your characters, right?
Yes.
All right. Purdy D30, you are up.
Okay, my rather bloodthirsty jeweler, Sparkles, was waiting by the door. Shows a level of impatience which is not usual for his craft. Ooh, hang on. And gets to there. Let's get in there. And will make his first attack against this beastman here, in the hope that he gets daggered to death.
All right.
And misses.
Oof, not enough.
Okay, so
It would have
let's
definitely
get a
dodged
few
out of
others
the way
in.
of your attack.
Yes, let's get my rope maker in. Oh, now I keep targeting, that's why. So my rope maker will run in as well, and we'll try and shiv the same one because we should be consistent. Let's get you up. And he has a mace, so he's going to try and club you.
Your mace bludgeons him with such ferocity, cracking his skull open. He falls to the ground without making a sound.
Okay, where's the rest of my team? I want to make that. That's not okay. I don't know where the rest of my team is. I'm going to have to move someone out.
Okay, that's fine. Are you moving in?
Yeah, put them both in because I think it's fair that we have a
there you go.
big old punch up in there. Yep. Okay, the trapper will move slightly back from the rest. He's got a sling, so he will try and sling.
All you see right now is this one guy that's left up here. Everybody else seems to be dead at the moment.
Oh, okay, so he'll move over there and try and do this one. He's the one that can reach it with a ranged weapon. So let's see if we're lucky enough to hit. Probably missed. Oh,
Being up on the stairs, it comes close, but it goes right over his shoulders. He dodges out of the way.
All right, that'll do for me.
All right. So Sam Squanch, right?
Yep.
You're up.
You can just go with Sam. It's fine.
Okay, Sam, got it.
Fortune teller, which is Jake. He's gonna run in, but he just has a sword. I wouldn't be able to reach that one on the stairs with just a long sword, right?
No, he's a level up from you.
All right, so he'll start making it as far as he can on the stairs.
Okay.
Like starting.
I'll say make it about halfway up the stairs. Perfect.
Cool. And then Trapper John's gonna run in and use his sling to attack that one.
All right. That'll hit, and with that, this dodges out of the first sling, and as he stands back up to look down, the second sling comes flying up, nailing him right in the face, and he too falls over the edge, falls to the ground dead. With that, you suddenly hear loud stomping coming from the hallway of the floor up above. Boom, 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 boom,
You mean we haven't got time to raid the bodies?
and a large creature comes jumping from the top, landing down in the middle, and he is going to make 2 attacks at the people nearest to him with a large axe. This large minotaur creature. The first for an 18, the second for 9. So let's see. Elven Sage Pages has a luck of 11. Trapper has a luck of 7. So Trapper is going to take the hit for 1 point of damage. And I think he only had 1 point. He falls.
Trapper's got 2 points. He's down to
this
1.
is the Black Trapper. Sorry, Black Trapper. So
sorry,
Trapper
Trapper
John.
John. Okay.
Trapper John.
All right.
I think he's got 1.
He's
so
got 1
done.
hit point, and he falls to the ground as this axe just buries into his shoulder, cutting him through. He falls to the ground dead. And this creature roars out loud With that, TMCV, you're up.
Let me Fauntleroy in. We'll pick up a spear and we'll throw it at the Beastman champion.
Okay.
Nice.
So it'll just be like I'll just make a dagger attack.
Oh no, I can give you a spear set. Oh yeah, that's fine. You can do that too. So spear.
Okay. Yeah. So
Miss.
I guess it's a D6 rather than a 3. I'll just take the 3 points of damage. Let's just say they flip a dagger and then they pick up a spear.
Perfect.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Elfie boots. All right. Live long. Are there any more spears hanging around?
Each of the dead beastmen did have a spear, so you can pick up another spear.
All right. Okay. Can you put one on what gonna lift long?
All right.
Fatalistic baptisms.
All right.
Yep.
Spear
Nominative determinism.
in the inventory.
All right. They will chuck a spear.
All right.
I double click and it keeps on doing that.
Just click once.
Anyway.
Yeah, no
Yeah, you
worries.
just gotta click once and it'll do it.
Okay. Yep.
So 16 for 5 points of damage. And that is actually
I was doing the same thing.
Those 2 spear attacks able to take this creature down as he was surrounded by enemies, distracted by some that come in. You throw 2
Yeah.
spears that stick into its back, piercing through its lungs. It cries out, or tries to, but all comes out as a gurgled sound as it collapses to the ground, dead. And now the room
Trapper, we have avenged you. All
He's
right.
strong enough to wield that axe, though.
Time to loot the bodies. Probably the strength 17.
He's got the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we could
No,
give this
I
to
agree. I
someone
think
else.
we should pass things down. The strongest one gets the best damage dealer, and then it all shifts down to the.
Okay. All right. Let's loot the bodies. How many spears? And do they have any loincloths that might be converted to slings?
No, these guys are literally they're beastmen, so they're almost not even wearing anything for the most part. The only guy that was wearing anything was the champion there, the minotaur looking creature. But again, his were just like scraps of hide and other things like that. Nothing you could really make a sling out of too much.
Right, not a jockstrap or something like
No,
that. So
unfortunately
no
not.
wonder he died so easily.
Right?
He had no protection down below.
Yep.
Mm.
So the Beastman champion, he was wearing a large silver torque hung with bleached skulls, each skull branded with a chaos rune. It looks like it would be quite valuable from its craftsmanship.
The jeweler will take a look and see whether it's worth, or how much it is worth, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say with a jeweler being able to understand these kind of things, this thing looks like it's probably worth about 100 gold pieces.
I explain that to the rest of you and say we have
We can go home now.
money. Yes, we can pay for all the burials.
I'll go ahead and put that in the jeweler's inventory since he's the one that went up and identified it. All right.
Dorf the dwarf needs a melee weapon because he bent his dagger. I just now remembered. I think I may have made an attack with that after that, but it missed, I guess. So
yeah, so there is
Right.
6 total spears since the 2 that got picked up got thrown into the Beastman champion. There's still 6 spears laying around.
does anyone have like a spare, like something more? I guess the dwarf can do a spear, but
Yeah, and
one of my characters.
yeah.
Yeah, one of my characters has now got a mace and can certainly give you a dagger.
that would be great.
Yep. So
But we've got 6 spears, so like we've got 3 maces, the axe, so like most of our characters should have a decent weapon at least. So do you want to split the one spear to each party? And
Sure.
then who's taking the big axe? Probably the highest strength guy.
Whoever
And
has
then
the
we
highest
can-
strength, yeah.
and then pass on the longsword.
Jake, yeah, I'll take the axe and pick you up with the longsword.
Okay, and then one party can get 2 spears if we've got 6 spears. And we can't pull the spears that we stuck into the Minotaur. We can't pull them out.
Oh, that's part of the 6.
Got it.
Okay, so really quick then, let's go just by color. So for green, who's taking a spear?
Bookworm Bob.
Bookworm Bob.
The Miller Baker.
Miller Baker, got it. So spear for you. Okay. Black, who's taking a spear?
Wizen will take a spear.
Wizen? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I clicked on Trapper John. Trapper John's dead.
Yep, he's done.
All right, spear.
Make sure and strip his body though.
And yeah. And Jake, he's getting that axe, I guess.
You said Jake is
Then-
taking the battle axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who's taking the longsword?
The highest strength score, one of my characters is 12. Anyone higher than a 12?
Oh, I've got an 18, but he's a halfling.
That's all right.
Yeah, I think
Still
halflings
18,
can
right?
use longswords.
Yeah, I think they can still use longsword.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's going to
I just noticed that.
color character.
Are we talking about the axe?
The longsword. I already got Jake got the axe.
Okay. Did it go to? Do you want to do it to my guy with the strength? He can't use a longsword. He's a halfling, right? That's not
It's
gonna work.
fine. It's magic. They're flying.
it's fine.
They're flying dragons, for God's sake.
Yeah, we'll say it's fine. So that's the halfling trader Will.
How? Yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot of
Purple.
names in here. Purple. There you go. Hal, got him. Okay, so I will go ahead and transfer that over from Jake. So longsword coming your way. There it is. All right, and remove it from Jake. Okay. So we did black. We did a spear. Yep. Okay. So moving on, we'll do purple. Did we do purple yet?
Yeah. That we just did me. Yeah, I got the longsword.
Okay, longsword. Okay, orange. Who's taking a spear?
Yeah. I guess give it to the dwarf.
Dwarf. All right.
And I'm moving my short sword from the halfling trader over to the dwarf as well.
Okay.
Since the halfling trader now has the long sword.
So dwarf gets a spear. All right.
Could I swap weapons too?
Absolutely.
My guild beggar and the halfling trader, if I could swap weapons, so this is a short sword and a sling.
Okay, so guild beggar. Man, everybody's stacked here. It kind of gets messy, doesn't it? All right, so
Actually, duplicated that.
sorry, was that for green? Right?
Green.
Yeah. So Jaren the poor, and he was swapping with who?
Will Fizzlebum, the trader, halfling.
All right, so they were just swapping weapons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. All right. Anybody else want a spear?
Yes, Team Blue. If you give the let's have a look. Sparkles, the jeweler, a spear.
Okay,
That'd be good.
Sparkles the jeweler, a spear. Okay.
And I was going to give the dwarf my dagger, but well armed.
Okay, the dwarf still want the dagger?
I think he's got a spear now.
Yeah, he's got a spear.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, with all that,
What about Team Orange? You know, one of them's got a spear, but there's one spear left over.
yep, not a problem. Who wants it?
Can I put it on Fauntleroy Elfie boots?
Yeah. spear. There we go. You got it. All right.
So, does everyone have a melee weapon that at least does 1d6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the team, definitely.
Okay, because
Yeah.
okay. I've got
Yeah.
like I could transfer a spear to one guy and give somebody a mace or something like that if you wanted to.
Yeah, I got one character who's got a longbow, but if they could get a mace, that would be great.
Okay, so Sam the smuggler wants to give him his mace, and I'll transfer the spear from Dwarf to Sam, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you could put that on Kicks the Bucket, that would be great.
Kicks the bucket. What color is Kicks the bucket?
Orange.
Orange. Kicks the bucket. Okay, there we go. And that's coming from who?
Dwarf the chess maker.
Dwarf the chess maker.
Wait, and what did I just give you? The
A
mace? I'm sorry, it's not coming from Dwarf, it's coming from Sam.
Coming
Okay,
from
Sam. Okay.
What color, Sam?
Yeah. Purple.
Purple.
And I'm gonna erase it from his character sheet. So.
Okay, before you erase it, so you're giving Kicks the bucket what? The mace?
The mace.
Okay, so Kicks the bucket, getting the mace. Got it. All right, removing it from Sam.
Okay, you did it. Okay, cool.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
I think we're good. Okay. So with that, the tower floor and the steep spiraling or steps spiraling up the wall are covered in gore-covered furs. Searching the chamber scatters waves of fleas and lice.
Ooh.
We are going to go in order as you go through finding and picking up different things throughout this area. So Leo, roll me a d6.
Okay.
You're good.
5.
All right. Purdy, roll me a d6.
D6 coming up. Oh,
You're fine. Let's see. Then Sam, a d6. You're fine. Steve, d6.
don't roll a 1.
You're good. And Zevin, a d6. You're good. One of you, while you're searching here, find a rock grub, but before it's able to jump and bite at you, you're able to stomp on it and squish it.
Good. Rock grubs are nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can go up, huh?
You can go up. So I'll tell you guys, as you go up, you find a long hallway. You see light coming in from arrow slits down this hallway. And as you reach the end of it, you see a small room looking down over the portcullis. But there doesn't seem to be anything of additional interest in this hallway up here.
All right, I had a look. It's not worth checking out. Let's go back the other way.
Yeah, how do we go down? Well, it's a good thing we didn't go through the portcullis because probably the beastman would have tried to
Yeah,
kill,
it sounds like we've got
kill
an
us. Yeah.
axe in our heads.
Yeah.
So you do have this
Yeah.
other doorway here.
Oh, we do? All right, we'll open that doorway.
It does not seem to be locked, so it opens up, and you can see a stairway leading down into darkness.
Oh, I just
Yeah, that's where we want to go.
Yeah, the elves got dark vision, so they'll look down. Do they see anything where there's that looks like it's trapped or anything?
With the one person who has a torch on, the elven sight, the dwarf, and the halflings with their infravision, no one seems to see anything that would resemble any form of trap.
Okay, let's descend then.
Okay, so what I'm going to do on the next one, since the next map is a little bit tighter, I'm just going to move one of each of your characters down there for now. Just know that you have all four.
Sure.
Okay,
cool.
Hey, can we take a bio break?
Yeah, absolutely. While I transition everything over, you guys take a bio break, and we'll be back.
5 minutes.
Good.
That's fine.
Yep.
I've got a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be here. So.
Yeah, go ahead. If you just move one of our guys, how do I click? Like, how am I going to see my character sheets?
So on the right of the screen where you see all the chat from
Will he just be off to the side?
Yeah, so up above that, you should see some little icons. You'll see like a little chat bubble, a couple swords. And there was one that looks like a person, actors. You click on that. Click on the 0 level characters folder, which is purple, and you should see your characters there.
Okay, great. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Click on them that way. All right, let's move these 5 down. That's 4 of them. Where'd my 5th go? I think one's on top of another one. Yep, there it goes. Okay. All right, and we'll put you guys just like this, so you can actually all see. There we go. again, for everybody who is back, if you want to see your other characters, to the right of the screen on the top, you'll see some little icons. There's a chat message, combat encounters, actors. Click on actors. You'll see a folder that says 0 level characters. Open that up, click on that, and you'll see your characters listed there. Just double click on them and it opens up their character sheet.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, so to see your other characters, to the right of the screen above the chat, you'll see a few different icons. There's chat messages, combat encounters. There's one that looks like a little person. That's the actors tab. If you click on that, you'll see a folder that should be purple. It says 0 level characters. Click on that, it'll open up, and you'll see your characters there. So you can just double click on your character, and it'll open up their character sheet.
Great, thanks a lot. So let's move down trepidatious.
All right, before you move down, let's see. We got Purdy and Sam. You guys back yet?
Yep, just as on mute.
All right, perfect. Let's see. We got Sam. We're waiting on.
No,
There he
I'm
is.
back.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Okay, everybody's back. All right, so as you head down, it is dark down here, so I think one person had a torch out. We have some halflings, elves, and dwarves, so we got some vision down here as well. I'd say the one torch is enough, especially in this tight area, to light everything up to everybody can see enough. The flagstone down here, carries light fairly well as well. So you pause for an instant on the broad stone steps. The hint of gold glimmers at the edge of your light several steps below. So like on the bottom 2 steps, you see a small glimmer of gold.
Yeah, don't fall for it. It's a trap. Says no one in particular.
The dwarf just has to have that gold.
The dwarf walks over and he smells that is gold. And he finds 3 gold pieces laying on one of the steps down at the bottom.
Okay, he's gonna pick them up.
All right. And with that, as you go to pick those up, you notice to the northern wall that there seems to be some kind of passage, a secret door of some sort. The stone there doesn't look as solid and normal as usual. And it is slightly cracked in a strange way, as if it's a cracked door.
He's gonna say, "Ooh, I think I found a passage."
You did, and basically to the north here, you're able to slide it open, and inside you find a small empty vault. The narrow hall is lined with cut stone blocks. Dusty cobwebs hang from the low ceiling, and time itself seems to weigh upon this ancient tomb. A trio of upended crests rest in the chests rest in the shadows in the rear of the chamber amid a scattering of coins. Tracks in the dust record the path of recent looters. So it looks like this vault used to hold some kind of wealth, possibly to the Chaos Lords that ruled here. Unfortunately, it seems like most of the coin and everything has already been removed. All that remains are these 3 chests and a few spilled coins.
Fauntleroy will pick up the coins and give them to Dwarf.
Okay.
Because Dwarf seems like he likes that. And then
Yay! Thank you.
Fauntleroy will. Sorry.
How many coins was that?
I'll go through it right now. So you're going to get 4 copper pieces. You're going to get 11 silver pieces. And 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
He's rich.
And then Fauntleroy is going to open one of the chests.
Okay. The chests are unlocked, but they seem to be emptied of any wealth that may have been inside. Let's see. Yep, so
Do the chests look?
Looking through the chests. One of them doesn't seem as deep as the others.
There's a false bottom. Front row will beckon over the dwarf, and
Yeah, he's a chest maker, so he's going to check it out.
Okay.
awesome.
I would say, being a chest maker, I'm going to basically let you roll up the dice chain on this one. As you're messing with the chest, the false bottom seem to have some kind of a trap mechanism to it, but it is old, so it kind of released fairly easily. So go ahead and give me a reflex save, and you can roll up the dice chain on that. So just roll the d24, right?
Right.
Reflex save. Okay, so I'm just wait. Where's my dice again? Oh, they moved when I went to my character sheets. Okay, so D24.
Yep.
What about Fauntleroy?
The chest maker was the one investigating the bottom. He's not going to worry about it. So 21, yeah,
Okay,
you're fine.
yeah.
The old mechanism releases, and a small dart tries to shoot out, but it kind of gets stuck in the mechanism. Looks like it's quite old, and the trap no longer works. So with that, inside the hidden compartment are 2 silver rings set with emeralds, a silk tabard stitched with a sigil of chaos, and a steel vial containing 2 doses of black lotus oil.
The jeweler will quite happily appraise the rings for everyone.
All right. The rings look to be about 15 gold pieces each.
Okay, I'll hang on to those for the party.
Can Fauntleroy check out the tabard?
Absolutely. The tabard, it just seems to be a mundane tabard, but it has as you said, it's stitched with the sigils of chaos. You having, been to many trades and things like that, shops and things, you've seen things like this go for roughly 5 gold pieces.
Right. Okay. And then I guess is there a herbalist, or does anybody know anything about poison?
Yeah, the alchemist got killed.
Anybody who's a herbalist?
Nope.
Guess I'm an elven sage, so do I know what those might do?
The black lotus oil, you've heard of something like this before. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
All right. I shit at intelligence.
Oh yeah, so you've heard of these before. These can actually be used to increase your ability to take damage for a while. They increase your HP.
All right.
All right. Talking which, is anybody wounded? Do we want to kind of try and, where there's some water there, maybe we can try mixing up some of the healing potion the late alchemist found?
Yeah, my guild beggar puts up his hand and he's still bleeding profusely.
So we're going to pause here for a second. Jeweler, what's the jeweler's name again?
Jeweler is Sparkles.
Sparkles. So he's going to take the rings. Okay. And I believe there was 2 of them. So you got 2 of those. Okay, the tabard. Who's picking up the tabard?
Fauntleroy will take it.
Fauntleroy. Okay, he takes the tabard. And then there was the 2 steel vials with the lotus oil.
Our best fighters should take those, I guess.
Yeah. So probably the halfling, the ones who are using the longsword and the axe, right?
Okay, so I think one of those was Jake, right? Jake using the battle axe. You want one of the steel vials of oil?
Yes, I'll take one of those.
Okay. Did you want to just consume it now? It seems it'll work for about an hour, or you want to hold on to it?
And what does it seem like it did?
It will
AC
increase
boost?
your HP by 1d10 for 1 hour.
Okay. 1 hour. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Might as well.
Just drink it? Okay, so go ahead and roll me a d10.
D10. Oh man.
So you're at 4 HP then. All right.
Better than nothing.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, who's taking the second?
Think the halfling trader, do they want to hang on to it for the moment?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
Hal
Hal.
in
Okay,
purple.
going to Hal. Got it. One more steel bot. All right. So that was everything that you guys found in this small chamber. So you guys come
Okay,
back out into the hallway. The hallway.
Um,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did someone need healing? We can. Did we do that?
Beggar, I think.
yeah, well, we need some water to mix up the
Well, my guy actually has a water skin, so assuming
right,
it has
okay.
water in it.
All right.
I didn't
Okay.
realize that. So could I mix up some green powder for someone?
Absolutely.
little healing Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
How many uses of the green powder do we get?
There were
There were 5, I think.
green powder. There's enough. There's sufficient powder for 10 applications,
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Nice.
and it's 1d4 plus 1 healing.
Just one should be good.
Okay, so go ahead and whoever has the powder, you can make a note or just keep track. You have 9 uses left, and whoever's healing, roll 1d4 plus 1.
Guess I'll roll it. Oops. That work. 4.
Points of
Perfect.
healing. Not too bad.
Back to full health.
And you said it was 1d4 plus 1?
Yep.
Okay. And we have 9 uses left. Okay.
9 uses
I'm just
left.
putting a note on the item.
Yep.
This is my first time to use Foundry. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I much
It's really works
prefer
well.
You
I
dig
much
it
prefer to roll 20.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I've made some cool stuff. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do in here with multi-level and auto-moving and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it always surprised me that roll 20's got as much market dominance, but as few features.
Yeah.
You
All right,
know,
so as you guys step into this hall, wide stone steps descend into a long hall. The wall is decorated with elaborate tile mosaics depicting foul ceremonies to horrific and baleful fiends. The walls are slick with the condensation and black algae. The condensation runs in rivulets and collects in a long brackish pool set in the center of the hall. And I can share this with you guys. Show players. These are the mosaics that are on the wall.
Oh.
shall study the mosaics.
Sacrificing. Ooh.
Nice. Metal.
Something that looks like a lightning bolt.
Well, that's the 2 brothers on one side in the middle. And
We've seen the
some kind of
beast
Lots of
masters.
beastmen.
Yep.
We
Some
see,
sacrifice on a plinth.
and we
I
see.
assume the thing
That's
with
the big
tentacles
axe
coming
guy.
out. Yeah. Okay. West Wall is definitely the brothers with the beastmen, and they're armed with an axe. And the
Yeah.
skull-shaped Wand of Orcus. No.
Yeah.
One of those brothers is at the top, 2 on the east wall
Yeah.
with the horns.
Horn down.
And with the mace with the skull.
Yeah.
And that's got blood splattered on it.
Ooh.
And yes, you've got your lightning bolt, and you've got. Does the tentacles or wisps of smoke bear any resemblance to that big chasm we saw outside at the faces?
You have to determine that yourself. What you think?
Oh, okay. I'm an elven sage.
Is this a candle on the left of the eastern wall? Is that what that is?
A candle?
Yeah, it looks like a little like a pyramid shape with like a candle on top or something.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a
East
dude.
wall. I'll go through it really quick. So in the tentacles look like tentacles. It's not wispy smoke. They look like tentacles coming out of something. And then that dude, it looks like a person standing on top of some kind of small tower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see his arms now.
Yeah, the tower seems to have swirling patterns of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I need everybody to make a luck check for me.
Fire
all of
one
our
character. Yeah?
PCs
No,
or
just
one
each
character?
player once is fine.
Find my character with the most luck now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Who is the best?
All the same.
Yep. Okay. Luck check. 14.
So for this, you're not rolling against your own luck. You're trying to beat a 15. So everyone who rolled under a 15, so it looks like Sam and Chua, you guys feel this strange compulsion to go over and investigate the pool in the middle. As you do, you look down inside the pool, and the pool, it looks like the walls and floor are completely covered in skulls. And as you go to investigate, you dip down, you look down into the water. One of the skulls floats to the surface, one for each of you, and just bobs there, just floating.
Chua will pick it up.
All right. As you pick it up, the eyes start to glow a soft red.
Hello, it's my pet skull. I've always wanted one.
Oh, I forgot to read you guys actually what so looking at the mosaics as well. You see 3 distinct scenes as shown in the handout I gave you. A hooded form standing atop a towering stone on the edge of a vast lake. 7 tentacles wave from the water. The mosaic offers a clue to something else. 2 armored figures holding a single flail, commanding legions of hunched beast-like warriors. And a low island set in the center of a black lake. A golden pyramid is set atop the island, and a figure armed with a flail is preparing to sacrifice a maiden. And that is what you get out of the mosaics.
I mean, Sam's going to pick up that skull.
Okay. So yeah, you pick up the skull. It says the characters appear into the pool. A skull rises to the surface, a faint glow emanating from its eye sockets. The skulls are the last remnants of challengers that sought to dethrone the Chaos Lords.
We shall take out. Chua will pet their pet skull and say, "Good skull, nice skull."
The eyes glow just slightly brighter as you do that.
Yeah, who's a good little possessed undead fiend?
Just make note to yourself that you have that in your inventory.
Is there anything with these like insets in the corner? No.
Yeah, actually, as you go to inspect those small chambers in the corner, these 4 nooks concealed in the corners of the hall. Each nook contains a single hooded robe embroidered with bizarre sigils stitched in silver thread. The robes are mold-eaten and rotten to the touch, but seem like they could still be used or worn.
Disguises?
Yeah.
Grab them for disguises.
Right,
Yeah, let's do that.
4 of them total, so you guys can decide who carries those, and again, just keep it in your own personal touch there. For
Yep, my Elven Sage will pop one on for Team Blue.
Okay.
How many were there?
Yeah.
4 total.
Yeah, and Fauntleroy will put on the tabard with the chaos symbols. So let's have one person in each party with robes and disguises.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sam's going to put on a robe.
Okay.
Wyzen will put on a robe too.
Got it. All right, that seems to be everything that is in this area.
Okay, should we move on? Oh, and we have the sensor too.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
there's a
also
sensor, an instance.
And is that also inscribed with chaos symbols?
The sensor was not.
Okay.
Looking at the mural before he leaves this room, is there anything on the one with the guy on the pyramid thing or on the tower that indicates that he's using any kind of tool or something?
No, really, the only thing that stands out about the guy on the tower is the tower itself having those strange circular symbols all the way up the tower.
Are those symbols similar to the chaos symbols that we've seen on other things?
No, these seem to be just swirling, incoherent patterns.
Okay.
All right, as you guys continue through this hallway, you can see drag marks as you're going through. Looks like people were possibly dragged. You see footprints in a single file line, along with hooves, clawed, like bird talons, other kind of tracks leading through this hallway in the direction you're going.
So lots more Beastmen, right?
And Beastmen and what seem to be possibly your friends and family and other people from your village that were kidnapped.
And okay. Oh, that's why we're here.
Yep.
I forgot.
All right, as you guys move around the corner, the wide stone steps run down the dark sand beach of a vast underground sea. Far out across the water, you can make out a golden glow through the gloom. An enormous menhir stands at the water's edge, dark waves lapping at its intricately carved faces. Past the towering standing stone, a dragon-proud longship emerges from the darkness, its hull scrawled with forbidding sigils and runes that glow a sickly green in the dim light. The ship draws to a stop some 50 feet offshore. The beat of distant drums and far-off wails of terror mixes with the quiet lapping of the waves.
I'm picturing that dragon ship that comes in at the end of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Dun dun dun.
Right.
Do we see anything as we're walking through the corridor? Any kind of detritus? Anything we can make a sling with,
No, this is pretty much just your stone floor with a bit of dirt. That's why you can see some trails and things like that. But outside of that, nothing more of any interest.
I think one of my guys has a sling. If you have an idea for a sling.
Oh no, it's just as a weapon.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. So as you come out here, this item here, that's where the tower is, and it seems to be carved with those same intricate swirls.
This is looks like the thing in the mural.
Yep. This menhir is carved with mesmerizing spirals that are almost impossible to trace. A narrow series of steps wind up the surface of the menhir. Those climbing to the peak, you can climb up there. So yeah, there's stairs that lead up around it, and it's carved with a bunch of spirals.
Okay. I'll take the sensor and maybe light it and then kind of touch the spirals, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Touching the spirals doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so the glowing things anyway. All right, but I shall, Fauntleroy shall, if it's okay, hold the sensor.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you transfer that over to him along with the incense?
Just make note of it on your guys' thing so we can do it later if we need to. But yeah, just
sure.
Make note of it.
All right, and then should we start climbing up the menhir? Is that where we're hearing the screams coming from?
No, the screams are coming from way off in the distance.
Okay, let's climb up to the top anyway.
Okay. As you climb up to the top, you find a shallow bowl has been cut into the center of the platform. The bowl is partially filled with hardened wax, and the stub of a red candle sits atop the mounds of wax.
Shall we light the candle?
Sure.
That seems, yeah.
Yeah, is there enough of a wick to light it again?
It seems like there is probably just enough. So as you light the candle, the ship begins moving in closer,
Mm,
right up to the water's edge.
Fabulous.
well,
Anything else on the top of the menhir?
That is it.
All right. We'll do a quick look around and then we'll board the ship.
Okay. As you look around, this area is a small beach here. Is ended by sheer stone cave walls that go up into the darkness up above you. You see a small creek of water coming down, basically pouring out of the stone cliffside, which is leading into this vast underground ocean.
So when you say cave walls, there's no caves in there, right?
No, it's
So
just you're in the cave, and yeah, it's just the sheer walls and things like that.
is there anything on the beach, like any weapons, anything that might be usable as a club or something?
Doesn't seem to be any weapons. You see again, looks like single file line of human footprints surrounded by all sorts of different animal prints.
Got it. Okay, so there's
Maybe I'm
one,
using.
yeah, one human and a bunch of beastmen then. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before we get on the ship?
Nope.
All right, so you all board the
Yep.
ship. As the last person steps onto the ship, it begins slowly moving out into the vast underground ocean.
all right.
All right. The dragon ship is equipped with oars, but it is seem to be moving on its own.
Magic.
Yeah. Could we take some of the oars as weapons? Maybe that might be a bad idea. Maybe. Anything else on the dragon ship as we look around it?
There seem to be a few stone statues depicting just men in armor, basically, but they seem innate, just kind of just basic statues.
How big are these?
They're about human size.
On the ship.
Yep.
How are they posed?
They posed in kind of a stance of readiness, like looking out into the ocean, as if they
Okay.
were sailors on this ship.
That did sound good.
As if something turned them to stone.
That's what I'm worried about. You don't
Oh,
often
maybe,
find, statuary on a ship's deck.
yeah, maybe we don't steal anything from the ship, so.
As the beach behind you starts to fade off into distance, the drums and wails of terror ahead of you are getting louder and louder. And suddenly, multiple thick, large tentacles come up out of the water, surrounding the ship.
Hey,
So let's see here.
I'll wave the incense thing frantically and chant
Oh,
hymns to
yeah.
hymns to chaos.
The tentacles.
We are.
Right? Yeah, the tentacles come out of the water. They're winding around, and they're getting closer and closer to ship. You rail up with the incense and swing them back and forth, the smoke wafting off into the distance, and the tentacles get closer. Right as you think they're about to reach over the ship and grab you, they back off and continue to just sit there around the ship.
Nice.
Oh,
Right.
The ship is still slowly moving, the tentacles seeming to follow.
We're just very devout chaos worshippers, isn't right, everybody?
Can you give us a
Oh my,
push?
yes.
Go ahead and whoever has the incense, roll me a luck.
Fauntleroy, so this is gonna suck because his luck sucks.
Hey,
Oh,
it's a
no!
success. There seems to be enough incense in there that they have not gone out yet. So the ship is able to continue moving. The Leviathan seems to fade back down underneath the water, and the ship continues on its way. All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to grab these 5 tokens, and we are going to be moving off into the next area. Apparently I need to grab the ship too. The ship's is near. Alright. We won't worry about the ship. You guys will know you're on the ship. So as you guys are continuing along your way, off in the distance, a large golden ziggurat begins to appear. It's multi-layer. You hear the drumming. You see multiple, like many of these little beast men all over it. In fact, this should be shown because these guys are on here. You see dozens of beastmen
Oh my gosh.
all over this tower, leading up the ziggurat. So it goes counterclockwise, as you can see there. Up at the top,
Yep.
you see what looks like a shaman of some sort doing some kind of ceremony with two acolytes next to him. You see a plume of smoke coming out of the top of the ziggurat, and you see several humans in chains being led up the tower. Up at the top of the tower, you see the shaman going through some kind of ceremony, and an acolyte grab one of the humans and throw him into the smoke, and he disappears into the ziggurat.
Shall we try bluffing our way up as chaos worshippers and then kill the shaman at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are the humans intermixed with the beastmen, or are they all like together?
They seem to be all chained together, and they're all up towards the top, kind of in this like empty space right here.
Well,
Okay,
I think
so
we do the Wookiee gambit and
that's what I was going to
suggest.
suggest. Maybe like we're bringing in some extra humans just with our guys in the robes who just act authoritative.
I got some chains if you want to pretend to be tied up.
Splendid idea.
Yeah.
All right. As the boat approaches, you guys prepare to decide who. I mean, one of each of you have at least some kind of disguise on. You get some chains, and you chain up several of your other comrades. As the boat approaches the edge, you hear it thud as it hits the edge of the ziggurat. A lot of the beastmen turn and look and begin walking over. They look calm, as if they were expecting you.
Very well. We shall start ascending up with our friends in tow.
All right.
Yeah, and we're not talking either. We're
Silent procession.
silent procession. Let's not give ourselves away. I don't know if these things can talk or not.
All right. So with that, we're going to do group personality checks, basically. So everybody go ahead and roll me personality for whichever character you want.
And can we swing the incense around like it's like it's Easter week?
Yeah. Yeah, like the person in the front is doing the incense and everyone's walking in behind.
Thanks.
Oh man, not bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said personality check?
Yeah, personality, yep. So this is some of you acting as though you're come on, prisoners, and then the others, I'm so scared. So you guys begin moving up, I would say. With that, there's enough successes there that you guys are able to make it up the first area there. So we'll go ahead and just start sliding you guys up the way. So I'll say that you guys are able to make it up to this first corner before having to make another personality check.
So up here?
Yep.
Praise chaos!
Chaos is good.
Who's got the pet skulls? You should hold those up too.
Come on, everybody! We're going to be late for the sacrifice.
And Sparkles has got the talk with all the skulls hanging off it. So pop that on.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. What's the skulls doing?
The skulls actually, as you got closer, you go to look at the skull that you had, and the eyes are glowing even brighter right now. Much brighter.
Turncoat.
Maybe hide the skull for the moment. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, a new personality check.
Oh, 20.
Lovely.
Nice. 7. I was looking at it. It was almost a 1, and then rolled. So I'll definitely say with the nat 20 on there, it definitely makes up for the couple low rolls. So you guys continue through here. The beastmen poking and prodding at those of you who are not in disguise, snarling and growling at you and poking you with their spears. As the
That's right, scum. They're all going to get sacrificed. Ha 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 ha.
you hear a couple more screams, and you hear the plume of smoke get bigger again as the beastmen up at the top are throwing more prisoners into the smoke and fire, and the shaman continues to chant in some weird chaotic language. You guys are able to
Wasn't that your aunt, Sparkles? That scream sounded familiar.
Yeah.
She never screams.
If any beastmen like try to stop any of our undisguised guys, they'll be like, "They're wanted up top."
All right. Okay, you guys make it to this corner, crying out in fear for those who are in chains, and then the other one still continuing to demand to make way so that they can get these prisoners up to the top. All right. With that, another personality check from everybody.
Okay.
You guys are rolling well. Very well.
Oh, not necessarily.
Ooh,
Oh, even
net
worse.
fail. With that, one of you trip. One of you that has the skull. You trip, fall, and the skull comes rolling out. Eyes glowing bright red. The beastmen suddenly look back in terror, and you see everybody that's chanting stop. And all of the beastmen suddenly look in your direction. And with that,
Whoopsie.
you're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Here's my best initiative here.
Oh, it says no token.
How do we get it? Mine says that too.
Oh, I'll just put all your tokens back on the map here really quick. So they won't be in where you'd expect them to be, but I'll just throw them all on the map so that you can access them.
Yeah.
So there we go. I'm gonna delete these ones that you have really quick because I'm copying them all over. So you'll disappear for a moment.
Yep, no worries.
Right. Go ahead and move the characters you want wherever you'd like. Oops, I deleted somebody. Who did I delete? I was trying to delete the Beastman. Was that the jeweler?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Thought so.
And all of our characters up there?
Yeah, you can move them up there or around the tower. They don't have to be necessarily on the tower, but you can just put them anywhere up there, and we can determine who's in the front and all that kind of stuff later.
Yeah,
this
still
tower is
can't
probably
roll
wide
initiative.
enough to be about 3 wide at any time, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, still won't let me roll initiative, so try one more thing. Click on one of my characters. Targeting.
If not, you can just roll a d20 on the
Yeah, I was going to say this, yeah.
dice tray down there. It'd be fine. Alright, so with that...
Yep. Okay, here's my initiative.
Ouch.
Oof.
And here's my no token selected to roll initiative. I gotta click on that token, I guess.
Let's see.
No combat is active.
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I just rolling a d20 then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so looks like Jorn beat the Beastmen.
There's
God, that's some... At least we're getting the bad rolls out of the way for
Right.
initiative. So
Group initiative looks like the Beastmen are going to go first. All right.
Ah,
So with that, the chanting stops. All the beastmen look at you. They pull up their spears as they see the skull, obviously angered by it. And the shaman at the top again begins chanting even louder and faster now. The beastmen at the top urging the prisoners to move forward and throwing them in one after another into the fire as fast as they possibly can. And the ones around you will all start attacking. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here. I'm going to roll a d6. On a 6, I'll re-roll. But a d6 will determine who in order is getting attacked. So the first one, I'm going to have roughly 6 beastmen attack right now. Because like I said, you can be 3 by 3, shoulder to shoulder. So 6 of them will get to attack. 3 from the front, 3 from the back. The first person being attacked is going to be TMC Vey. You can determine who of your characters gets attacked here. It's fine. But this first...
let's see. I will go for... not going to live long.
All right.
All of my guys have 2 hit points.
So,
Oh, he's got 17, 2 hit points. All right, they are down to 3 hit.
3 hit points. Okay, and the next beastman is going to attack. He is going to attack one of Sam's characters. He is going to roll a 18 for 6 points of damage.
Oh, ouch.
All right, you choose which one that is. Third beastman.
I guess I'll go with Jorn. That's gonna kill him.
All right. Looks like Sam, another one of your characters, is about to get attacked. This one's gonna be.
Oh man! Oh, nice.
A 6, so this one will miss.
It's a miss.
All right, that was the back flank. Front flank. Going with a Zavin. One of your characters is about to be attacked. That is a natural 20 for 5 points of damage. And the PC is disarmed. Does 5 points kill?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Your arm is completely severed off. The weapon in hand goes flying off the side of the ziggurat down into the water.
We're all gonna die.
All right. 5. So that is Zavin again. And that is a 11. Does 11 hit?
Yep.
11 for 3 points of damage. And the last Beastman is going to be against Purdy.
Okay.
And that is a 9.
That'll miss.
That'll miss for 3 points.
I'll miss all my characters.
Squirreling out.
All right. So your characters that died, just move them off to the side there, just so we know which ones are gone. All right. And with that, we are up to the players. So Leo, you will be up first.
Okay, I guess I'm in the back, so I'm gonna attack these guys coming up the ziggurat at us. Dwarf is going to attack with his short sword.
Nice.
Good hit.
That hits for 1 point of damage. This first Beastman takes a small cut.
Halfling, Hal the Halfling Trader is going to attack with his long sword.
Oof. Yeah, that did it.
That should be it,
right
yeah.
there. Finishes that guy off. You cleave him like in half, and he goes down.
And then Sam the Smuggler is going to attack with his spear.
All right. Another hit for 6 points of
Hit.
damage. And
Good
you
rolls.
Finish this one off. 2 Beastmen fall. 2 more take their spot.
And that's it for me.
All right. Purdy, you're up.
Cord attacks with a mace. And misses.
Miss.
Pages has a dagger, but is armed with chainmail. He might make it. You never know. No, misses.
The heavy chainmail is not
Sparkle.
used to it, and he's not able to get in there as well as he thought he could.
Sparkles attacks with a spear. Possibly hits, I don't know.
That will miss as well. Unable to land any strikes.
And Tap the Trapper will attack with a dagger that someone gave him earlier. Oh dear.
A natural 1. You trip but may recover with a DC 10 reflex save. Go ahead and make me a reflex save.
Okay. Where's my reflex on this sheet? Stamina, agility? No.
It'll actually say when you click on it in the middle next to your AC, it says reflex, fortitude, and will.
Oh, I probably hit the wrong thing.
That's fine.
Oh, there, I
see.
yeah, I see it now.
So it's all good. So yeah,
okay.
18. Yeah, you're able to trip, but you recover and don't fall down, so you are good.
A crappy round for me, but I was caught unawares.
All right, Sam, you're up.
Jake's gonna move down here and attack this beastman with the axe. Nice.
Oh, nice. That hits, and you cleave this beastman's head clean off, and dead body goes tumbling off the side.
And the other guy is alive. Wizen, I guess. We'll go here.
You don't have to worry about too much about movement. You're basically now surrounded. There's flanks of 3 behind you, flanks of 3 in front of you, and each time one goes down, another one steps in to take its place.
Okay, well then he'll just use his spear.
Okay.
No.
7 misses. Able to block that out of the way.
That's it for my guys.
All right. TMCV, you're up.
Let's see. So one of my characters has got a skull. Can we see up to the top of the ziggurat?
It's pretty difficult to see up from where you guys are because the walls are about probably 8 feet tall as you're going up the ramps. So being on the ramp, it makes it pretty difficult to see the top.
All right. I was wondering if I could try like a field goal kick to kick one of the skulls up to the top.
You definitely can. Go ahead and just make let's say agility. See if you can manage that. Be a ranged attack kind of thing.
Yep, I'll do Fauntleroy Elfie Boots.
All right.
We'll try and kick it up.
I'll say if you got here. Natural 1.
Oh, 14. Well, 14 was the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah, 14.
Because I double clicked.
Perfect. 14 will be enough. You kick it, it goes soaring up to the top. Doesn't manage to hit anybody, but as it goes up, you see the skull get brighter and brighter, the eyes glowing bright. The Beastman chant stops for a moment as the skull clatters against the ground next to him. And you hear a cry out in anger. This obviously very, very angered by the skull. And they begin chanting again, even louder now. And again, bringing the prisoners up, you hear screams as 2 more are tossed into the pit.
Okay, that's Fauntleroy's turn. I will have Chew of Flags attack with a mace. All right, I am double clicking because I'm so used to just being, but I think both of those miss.
Yep.
Let me have not gonna lift long. Gonna attack with a speed.
Okay. A 10 misses. They're able to block
And
away
misses
their
as
spears.
And we can't see the shaman, can we?
Not quite. Nope. Yeah, he's up at the top, so
No.
he's blocked from your vision from where you are on the ramp.
Okay, I will attack with a mace.
Okay.
That hits.
All right,
3
2 points of damage. All right.
You take out 1 more of these beastmen, goes falling off the side, crying out in pain.
All right, that is my turn. All right, I was hoping the skull would do more, but anyway.
Zavin, you're up.
Okay. Start with the elf swinging a staff, trying to get rid of these beastmen here.
Hits for 1 point of damage.
Okay, and then the baker with the spear.
12. Barely hits. He goes to block, isn't able to block enough, and the spear goes right into his chest, and he is going to fall dead as well.
Yay!
Last one is the beggar with the short sword.
Short sword, not able to find purchase as 2 more beastmen step up. They block away your attack. All right, that's it.
That's it. I just finished it. Yeah.
All right, with that then, we are back up to the beastmen. So 6 more beastmen are going to attack with their spears. So 3 versus Sam.
No.
17 for 1 point of damage. Second attack, 6, so we re-roll. A 4, so TMCV. A 5, that's going to miss. Next. 5.
Oh no.
7. That is only an 8.
Yes.
I assume that misses.
Yes.
All right. How many was that? Was that 3? That's 3.
3.
I think so.
Yeah.
4 is a 4. So Team Cive again. That one's going to hit 18 for 5 points of damage as your character is skewered on the end of a spear.
That's going to be Fauntleroy Elfie Boots.
All right. Next is a 1. That's Leo. A 17 for 5
Ouch.
points of damage as you are too skewered with a spear.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out which guy that's going to go to. Not Hal. Let's do Dwarf, the dwarf,
All right.
and he's dead.
All right. And our last attack going against Davin. That is gonna be a miss. 4. All right. So again, any dead characters, just go ahead and move them off to the left of the map there. All right. Again, the chanting louder and louder now. The smoke getting darker and darker up above. And with that, we're up to Leo.
All right. All my things disappeared.
All of your tokens.
Yeah,
What color were you? Oh, you're
purple.
reloading. Okay.
I'm reloading. Maybe that'll help.
I can remove and put your tokens back down if you need to. Just let me know when
Okay.
you're back. You good?
Yeah, I'm there now. So I guess my guys are just we have people coming up behind us. I guess my guys are fighting from behind.
Yep.
Are we able to advance up this ziggurat some as we kill people?
I
I mean,
would
from in
say-
front of us.
I would say you've killed enough that you guys have moved up to, we'll say, as a party, have moved up to here as you've killed a few.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man, my guys aren't opening up. I can't get any of my character sheets to open up. There you go. Okay, so Hal's going to attack with his steel longsword.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Good hit.
Taking out one of the beastmen from the back.
And Sam the smuggler is going to attack with his spear.
1 point of damage, wounding the one in the middle.
And that's it for me.
All right, Purdy, you're up.
Okay, first attack on the front with someone with a mace.
Smashes one of the beastmen, crippling one of his arms, but he's still standing.
Okay, well, someone else pulls out a weapon and does the same. Misses.
Not able to hit with that one.
Another attack.
14 for 3 points of damage. You finish off that wounded beastman.
Okay, another attack. Last attack with a spear.
And there are their spears as another one steps up. He blocks away your attack.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Sam?
All right. Attack with the battle axe.
All right.
Oh, man.
7 points of damage. You're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say you cleave through 2 of the beastmen with that attack.
Yeah.
2 beastmen in the front flanks go down. You can see the third one looks a bit scared, but 2 more come and step up anyways.
Boo.
All right. Wizen's near the back. He'll attack with the spear.
Oh, there we go.
An 11 will miss.
What if I burn a point of luck?
You can burn a point of luck. Burn a point of luck. It gets you to 12. That hits. And 8 points of damage. And you clean through another one. There we go. All right. Just your 2 characters, right?
Yep.
All right. TMC, you're up.
All right, let's see. I've got 3 characters. Flagstone will pick up a Fauntleroy spear and go, I shall avenge you, Fauntleroy! Well, they both hit.
18 for 1 point of damage.
Oh, such mediocre. Not going to lift long is also going to attack with
Yeah, might hit.
All right.
7 points of damage. All right,
And
that'll take one of them.
Take one of them out.
Okay, and then kicks the.
Uh-oh.
Natural 1, your weapon is damaged. The weapon breaks unusable until you can spend some time repairing it.
All right, okay, that's their mace gone, but they've still got a longbow, so they're okay.
All right. Zavin, you're up then.
All right. Attacking the back flank, starting off with the elf. Swing.
A 10 will miss.
This. Bookworm Bob with a spear.
Your spear
Oof.
right in between 2 of the nasty beastmen as they snarl back at you.
All right, last but not least.
Oh.
9.
Almost
Smack away
dead.
that attack. Unable to find purchase. All right. With this round, back up to here, you hear 2 more people scream as they're tossed into the smoke. Suddenly, you feel rumbling from underneath the ziggurat as the entire thing seems to shake. The cloud of smoke disappears, and a column of lava shoots up into the ceiling. The lava shooting up, spiraling. You see an arm come out one side, an arm come out the other side, a leg come out the front, another leg come out the front. One arm pulls out a large shield, the other arm pulls out a large flail, and then the lava column dissipates as you see this creature step forward out of the lava. A large chaos demon lord stepping forth. All right. The beastmen, the 6 beastmen are going to attack. We've got Zavin.
Wow, that really likes 5s.
15 for 4 points of damage. I think that one's going to hit.
I'm sorry, that was against one of my characters?
Zavin, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then a 3, so
Oh,
Sam.
I don't know what.
Go ahead.
Not sure why that did that. Moved my guys way over.
You're fine.
All right.
Oh, and then 2, you guys are down along this part of the pathway now, too. So you guys have advanced forward. All right, so we got a 3. So that's going to be against Sam for this next attack. That will be a 15 for 6 points of damage.
That's gonna kill Wizen.
All right. Sam again.
Me.
Oh man, that's a miss.
12 for 6 is going to miss. All right. So that was 1, 2, 3. Here goes 4.
There's
So
Wizen.
the back flanks a 3. Damn, Sam, it's all about Sam right now. That's a 7. It's going to be a miss.
Woo. I've only got one guy left.
A 5. So this goes against Purdy. That is going to be a 12 for 3 points of damage.
Well, if he's going to attack the jeweler has wearing chainmail.
All right, so that would miss then. All right. And lastly, a 3. So Sam won last time. A 4.
I'm so squirrely.
Misses. All right. With that, then, we're back up to Leo.
Okay.
Boom. boom.
Sam, the
Demon
smuggler,
steps
has one of the skulls,
Okay.
and so he's gonna grab his skull with like his left hand and like shake it out at the Beastman, try to like distract him, and then hit him with the spear.
All right. Go ahead and roll up the dice chain.
Oh, sweet.
A 14 will hit.
Okay, and
Is it a spear
I
roll?
can't see. I keep freezing up. I can't open one of my character sheets.
It's okay.
Give me 1 second, because I don't know what his attack bonus is.
Hal, the halfling trader, has a +3, and your Sam, the smuggler, has a -1.
Okay, so that was Sam the smuggler that just attacked.
Okay, so yeah, 13 still hits, and then just roll a d6 -1.
Oh, hang on. How do I accidentally double clicked on the D6? How do I bring it back down to?
Right click on it.
Got it.
For 2 points
Did
of
it roll?
damage, I'll say you
Okay, because I can't see my rolls.
you hit
Ooh,
the wounded one. The wounded one is dead.
Okay. So now the other character is going to go, and I don't.
He has a +3
Can you
to
tell me?
his strength.
Okay, so he's just a regular D20 roll. Oh, I think it's going to show it now.
That'll miss.
Wait. Did it say the dwarven chest maker? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. All right. So that's it for me.
That's it for you. All right. Then we're down to Purdy.
Purdy will make his.
Just to
Okay.
remind people, we still got that lotus oil if someone wants to drink it.
Yeah, probably against the big guy. It lasts for an hour, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It won't be me. Very good at attacking. First attack, Cord strikes out and misses. Poop. Pages. Who's got the best armor? Come here, you. With a dagger, strikes out and might have hit.
Hits for 4 points of damage, finishing off another Beastman.
Sparkles bravely pulls out a dagger. Oh no, pulls out a spear.
For 11, but he's unable to hit.
Burn the luck.
If he burnt some luck, how much would he need to burn?
1 point of luck. They have a 12 AC.
1 point of luck.
So burning 1 point of luck, you're able to come back around and stab him with your spear, and he falls dead.
All right, that's cool. And then my last attack, which is hidden behind the others, will be Tap. And Tap has a dagger and makes an attack. Oh, does a bit more damage.
So 4 points of damage with the initial attack. The foe is jabbed in the eye. Ugly bruising and inflict 1d4 additional damage. So 2 points of damage. Or actually, you got to roll the d4, but it's all right. The 4 is enough. You stab this guy right through the eye, and he falls back in pain, crying out in a guttural roar as he falls down into the ocean below.
That's good. Thank you. I'm done.
All right. So with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and, I mean, you guys are backwards, but it's fine. You guys have moved up into this side of the ziggurat, going up the ziggurat. All right. With that, we are up to Sam.
All right, guess I'm gonna go at him with the old battle axe.
All right.
No.
Ah,
One.
Oh no.
Your weapon becomes entangled in your armor, and you must spend your next round untangling them.
All right,
All right.
that's the only guy I got.
The only guy you got. All right. TMC, you're up.
All right, I will start with Chew of Flagstone. All right, and their mace got all right. They will try hitting with a.
A 7.
All right, the first one misses.
So the first one misses, and then the second attack, you're going to go with that for your second character?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. Hits. 3 points of damage. You finish off another one of the beastmen.
yeah.
Okay, and can they see the Chaos Demon?
Yeah, you can see the Chaos Demon now from this edge. It's quite tall, and it's moving down the tower slowly. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, they fire with their bow, but they miss.
They miss.
And they'll back up a little bit to be between them because Chaos Demon's scary. That's all 3 of my PCs.
All right, Zavin, you're up.
All right. Just with all the death and mayhem there, Elmar is going to pick up a spear because it's a little more effective than his staff and try to stab at that.
All right.
Yeah.
17 for 8 points of damage. You finish off another one of the beastmen.
Perfect. And then Jaren the Poor is going to chop with a short sword again.
15 for 2 points of damage, wounding this one. He has wings, and you can slice through one of his wings, and now he's flapping around, unable to fly. All right, just had the 2.
That's me.
All right, we are back up to the beastmen. So the last of the beastmen chasing up, and the Chaos Lord is going to continue moving around the ziggurat, start coming down towards you guys. Boom, boom, boom. He's whipping his flail around, and the beastmen shaman up at the top continue chanting in their weird chaos language. So we are going to go ahead and go with attacks again. We've got a 3, so Sam. It's only going to be 5 beastmen that are attacking this time.
Oh,
Ooh, natural 20.
I'm dead.
You're disarmed. 2 points of damage kills you.
oh no, 2 points is not coming.
2 points of damage, but your weapon lands max 17 feet away, so it falls down the ziggurat down onto one of the lower levels.
Great.
All right. Next attack against Zavin. That is going to be a
Miss.
6, so miss. Next attack against nobody. Next attack. A 3. Sam again. That
Yes.
is a 2 misses. And our last attack. A 1 versus Leo.
Okay.
It's going to be a 17 for 1 point of damage.
Okay, that's gonna hit
Both your guys have 2 HP.
yeah, Hal, the trader, halfling trader, I guess.
All right. With that, that is it for the Beastmen. It is up to Leo.
All right. So Sam has his skull that he was using on this last turn. Is there any way that he can like use that with his sling to try to like get it at the Demon Lord guy or the
I would say
Chaos
you could
Lord?
straight just huck it at the Demon Lord. so just do an agility.
An agility check.
Yep.
Okay.
So that'd be like a ranged weapon attack.
I'm -1 on that.
Can someone try and kind of do the volleyball boost with it? One of my PCs.
Unfortunately, no. But you can burn luck if you want to try to burn some luck to make.
Okay. I can't see my rolls, so
You rolled
what did I?
8. So you've got a halfling. If that's a halfling, then he'll get the luck back. If he's
Yeah. No, this isn't the halfling. This is a human, but he has 12 luck. So how about I burn
maybe 4.
8?
8 will hit. If you burn 8 luck,
Okay.
it will hit. So with the skull, it lights up as you pick it up and you throw it, and it glows brighter and brighter, and you can swear you hear some kind of cry, some battle cry, as the skull goes flying towards the demon lord, smacking against its chest. Roll 1d6 plus 1.
Nice.
Cross fingers.
All right. D6. So 3 points.
3 points of damage to the demon lord. And this one beast man that's next to him is going to take damage from that as well, as the skull shatters and explodes in a bright light of flames and other things. This other beast man is caught in the blast and falls down the pit into the smoking column that is now still rising from the pit.
Okay. Is that did both my guys go?
I think it was just the one.
Oh, okay. So then the other guy is going to just attack a beastman. Gosh, I hate this. I'm kidding. So that would be
Your halfling.
the halfling trader.
D20 plus 3.
Yeah. So he's going to attack a beastman.
13 will hit for 5 points of damage, and you kill another one of them off.
All right, and that's it for me.
All right. And with that, we're on to Purdy.
The elf sage pages makes an attack against the beastman.
Nice.
Oh,
That'll
and
hit
lands.
and kill another one.
Okay, we like that. Cord attacks another with a mace. Ah,
You trip, but may recover. Make a reflex save.
I think I did that last round.
Yeah.
Reflex is here. Yay!
And a natural 20 to make up for it. So yeah, you catch your balance and are absolutely fine.
And Tap would like to throw a sling bullet at the Chaos Lord coming around the corner.
All right.
Oh, that was nearly a 17.
Oof, yeah, misses, going sailing off. He knocks it away with
Allowing
his shield.
And then Sparkles makes a spear attack against the beastman and probably misses.
And misses.
Shame. Okay, done.
All right, Sam, you're up.
Okay. If it's all right with you guys, I would like to drink that other Black Lotus thing.
Yeah, go
Yep.
for it.
I think this is the right time to do it.
So if I remember right,
So what does that do again?
D10 plus 1 max HP.
Yeah.
So 5 additional health onto Jack. So you'll be at 6.
It was a D10 plus 1. Yep. So
Cool.
All right.
That's my only guy. So
Oops. Oh yeah, you didn't do the plus 1, so it's actually 6. So you should be at 7 right now. Gotcha, 7. All right. Then with that, we're on to TMC.
let's see. Chua Flagstone will try attacking with a spear. One of the beasts.
Ooh, miss.
Almost a 20. All right. Kicks the. Can they give a potion to like one of the potions that we made up? Can they give it to Jorn's character, surviving character, to
Yeah.
kind of heal him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
down to
not
only
gonna
3 beastmen left, so you're starting to, be able to fight off the beastmen that are left and move amongst each other to do whatever you need to do. So
Was that one of the healing potions?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that the green powder potions? Okay.
Yep. So it's a D4 plus 1 to heal your guy,
Yeah.
because you're going to be going mano a mano with the demon lord, and I'll hand you pick up a spear and hand it to you, because your axe is far away, right? All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
not going to lift. Not going to lift long. Hits one for 7 points of damage.
all right, finishing off another beastman.
I'm not sure who you were just talking to. You were giving stuff to someone.
To Jorn's character, right? Because you lost your
Okay.
battle axe, so giving you a spear. Like, we got lots of spears from dead characters and dead beastmen, so I'm presuming I could just pick up a spear and just hand it to you. All right, that's my turn. That's all 3 of my guys.
All right, Zevin.
All right, let's get rid of these beastmen. Starting with the elf spear again. Miss crap. And the Gillbagger.
9 will miss.
No. Okay. Well, I don't do anything.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. The Chaos Lord continues down, finally reaching you guys. All right, so he is going to make his attacks, and he has got 2 attacks. All right, first flail attack is going to go against Purdy.
Me.
That is an 18 for 4 points of damage.
Okay, let's wipe out one of my characters. What's it gonna be? We will take out Page's. Oh no, Page has got the best armor. He's staying. And Tap has got a sling, so he's staying. Actually, no, fuck it, he's nearby. Tap goes.
All right. The Demon Lord comes in, his 3-pronged flail whipping over his head and then coming down and smacking your character, throwing him from the ziggurat. You see his bloody body go flying off into the water, plummeting with a poosh sound as it hits the water.
Oh,
So again, any characters that are dead, just move them off to the side of the ziggurat.
I will do. I've just got to find him. So it's called. Called. I'll get him in a second. Don't worry.
No worries, no worries. All right. That one there.
I keep doing.
That one. Cord, the rope maker.
Yes.
Okay.
Off he goes.
All right. The next flail attack. Reroll. Looks like Zavin. That is going to be a 20 for 2 points of damage.
Ow.
All right, so I'm gonna die here. Oh, actually, no. The elf will take it. He won't die.
All right. And with that, the 2 remaining beastmen from the top are going to attack. So one more Zavin. That's only a 6, so that'll miss. And then the last attack, reroll, is a 2, so Purdy. And that is going to be a natural 20 for 6 points of damage.
Oh, Cord's gone.
Right.
Sparkles has got all the goods. Let's see now. Let's regrettably take out Tap.
All right. Again, just drag him off to the side of the tower.
Will do. I'll catch him in a second.
No worries. All right. And lastly, we have the Beast Shaman up at the top. He says some magic.
Hey, they're busy. They're busy chanting. Oh.
Yep. They're done with the chanting. The Demon Lord already came in. So he chants some magic words up at the top and then tries to release some kind of magical energy, but it goes awry and flies off in a random direction, not hitting anybody. All right. With that, Leo, you are up.
Okay.
So 2
Let's
beastmen
see
down
here.
here in melee with you, 2 more beastmen at the top, and the Chaos Lord.
Yeah. How the Halfling Trader is going to attack with his steel longsword. He's got a 15 for 9 points of damage.
Who was that against?
One of the beastmen
All right, he's dead.
in the back. And then my other guy, Sam, the smuggler, right, is going to attack with his spear, one of the beastmen.
Okay. And that is enough. You finish off the last of the beastmen that are down in melee with you.
Yoo-hoo! If possible, and probably not, the Hal would like to drink one of the healing green powder potions to get a hit point back.
Did he attack this round?
He did.
Unfortunately, yeah. You're not going to be able to do both.
Okay, so skip that. All right.
All right. Then we're on to Purdy.
All right, then. So I got 2 characters. They bravely move up because they're brave. And we'll try to attack the Chaos Lord. So Sparkles tries to jab you with a spear. Oh, that was nearly 16.
Miss.
All right,
Bouncing off
okay.
of his strange armor.
Pages takes a whack at you with a dagger.
Your
Ooh,
weapon becomes loose in your hands. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty to your next attack roll.
okie dokie. I'm done.
All right, Sam, you're up.
All right. Well, my guy lost his battle axe, but he had picked up a spear from one of his fallen comrades.
Perfect.
I'll
Charges up
move to attack.
All right. A 13 will just hit for 7 points of damage. You're able to just get in underneath his armor and stab him right in the chest. He lets out a mighty roar, his one large eye staring down at you.
Ooh, we're gonna poke that eye.
All right. TMC, you're up.
Chua is going to attack with a.
Yeah,
A 13 just hits for 5 points of damage. Another loud cry from the Demon Lord. Or Chaos Lord.
Okay, and then not gonna lift long is also gonna attack with a spear.
An 8 will miss.
Okay, and then it will attack with a longbow. 3 points of damage.
18 for 3 points of damage. Arrow digging straight into its chest. It cries out. It looks like it's quite angry and injured, but it is still coming.
That is all 3 of my guys.
All right, Zavin.
Finish it.
Oh, hopefully. Stab at the Demon Lord.
Yes.
Yay!
16 for 2 points of damage, and that final blow
No,
takes
yes.
the demon down.
Yeah.
Stumbles backwards, crying out in agony, and collapses to the ground on its knees. It lets out a roar. It brings up its flail like it's going to strike, and then collapses onto its chest. Dead.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
All right. The body of the Chaos Lord begins to dissolve back into magma. The Chaos Lord's spirit unable to sustain its hold in its physical form. The flail of the Demon Lord's, or the flail and the demon armor fall to the ground, the sole remnants of the fallen master.
Yes.
as this happens, let's see. Does anybody want to go pick up the flail or armor?
Are either
Or actually,
iron?
hold on. Before that, as it falls to the ground, uh, the magma surges back to life suddenly. The magma that gave life to this Chaos Lord. With an unholy fury, forming a pillar of flaming brilliance. Magma suddenly whips out at any character within 10 feet. So I'll say
Right.
it's all those characters that are within 10 feet right there. And it's going to have a +2 to attack.
So it's going to hit all the characters?
If
Or
it
any
is.
being one.
So it rolls an 18. So it's basically the 2 purple. Let's see. We got the Elven. It has Pages. We've got Jurin the Poor. We've got Jake. And we've got Sparkles all there within 10 feet of it. So
what we got to
everybody go
roll?
ahead. It does hit. So go ahead and just roll me a reflex save. You're trying to beat a 14. Otherwise, you're going to take 1d4 plus 3 damage. Want to say 14?
Wow. Okay, Pages is a lucky elf.
Did you say all of us do that?
Everybody that was within that 10 feet.
Shit.
And I thought I heard you say 2 purple.
Yep, 2 purple. Yep.
So both my guys.
Yep. Yeah,
Reflex
within 10
save.
feet of the Chaos Lord's token.
Okay.
Can we use luck to avoid him?
I will let you use luck if you got the luck left.
Right, so I rolled a 16. If I burn 2, would that
Oh no, you're
mean I
fine. You had to
avoided
beat a
it?
14 on the reflex save.
Oh, right, okay. Misheard.
So Jake, you got any luck left to burn?
I do.
If you got 5 luck, you can save. Hall,
Yeah.
you need about 7 luck to save.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I want to burn it.
All right, burn it.
Can't burn it when you're dead, so.
All right, the pillar comes, column of lava comes up, lashes out at everybody, and then collapses back to the floor, motionless on the ground, never to rise again. But as this happens, the temple begins to shake. Low rumbling rolls through the cavern, building to a deafening roar. Massive stone slabs peel away from the cavern ceiling and fall into the sea. Waves crash up the side of the ziggurat, even as sizzling magma seeps through its seams. The stone blocks, in the stone blocks. And I'm gonna roll here. We are gonna start. Okay, we got 6 rounds, basically, to get out of here, depending on what you guys want to do.
On Cord's body will be ridiculously 100 feet rope. Because he was a rope maker. Could use that in FSL.
Yeah, you try to tie that to something and make your way down.
He's got iron spikes, I think. Let me double check. In amongst his equipment, he has iron spikes and, yes, 100 feet of rope.
All right, I could say it would take you 1 round to put the iron spike into the ground and tie the rope to it.
Yep, he had a mace as well, so we can use that as a hammer.
All right, so you guys are able to put a spike in the ground, tie the rope to it, so you can use that to scale down the sides of the ziggurat, going down the 2
I'll get us down quicker.
Right.
Yeah.
Quickly grabbing some spears and then running down.
All right.
It's 8 foot on it, so we could hang off the side and just drop down.
Basically, yeah. So it's about 8 to 10 feet, depending on where up the ramp you are. So you only have to go down a little bit, and you can drop down just fine.
All right, and we'll shout up, grab the armor and the flail. And the shaman are gone, right?
Yeah, they after the demon lord died, they took off in another direction, trying to escape.
I can't move the character out.
That's fine. I can move him for you.
So yeah, we'll grab your flail. Unfortunately, we can't find a sling.
So you guys grab the flail and the armor and start heading down the rope, down the ziggurat. You get down to the final level of the ramp and start making your way towards the boat. I would say overall that takes about 3 rounds.
Jump in the boat, burn the incense, whatever.
All right.
Yep.
Another round goes by as you guys are all jumping in the boat. More stones falling from the ceiling, crashing on top of the ziggurat where you just were. Then, once you reach the ship, it takes about 2 rounds for you all to get onto the ship. As you guys, the last person steps onto the ship, you hear a roaring wave coming from the opposite side of the ziggurat. It comes crashing over the ziggurat, and all of a sudden the water pushes up and the boat is launched forward away from the ziggurat, back in the direction that you came from.
Surfing.
And then, with that, you guys are thrown towards the area that you guys came from, so we'll go ahead and go back over here.
Oop,
Didn't have to worry about the
still can't
tentacle
move.
creature now. The boat comes soaring over, riding this massive waves that pushes it. It crashes against the tower here, and you are all tossed onto the beach. The waves are coming and crashing in. The water is starting to rise as more stones and parts of the cave collapse down into the cavern. What do you do?
Up the steps.
Keep running.
All right.
Right. My system just caught up and like about 100 dice rolled.
Nice.
It's been frozen forever.
All right. You guys start running through the tunnels underneath the keep. Let's have everybody go ahead and just once roll me a luck. So you can pick whoever you want to roll with that you have left alive, and just roll me a luck.
I've burnt too much luck to roll this.
Sparkles has got the higher luck, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take the guy with the -2 luck instead of the guy with the -3 luck.
Dang. 2, 5, 2, 1, 1. Damn.
Oh, font 1.
You are some lucky guys. All right. You're running
I
through.
rolled under a 3. Holy crap.
The tunnels here. You can see the walls starting to crumble and dust starting to come down through cracks. But you're able to quickly navigate through here. The water with those skulls are churning. The skulls rising to the top, their eyes lighting up, and you hear a maniacal cackling going on as you run past the pool up above, making it to the stairs. The stones of the ceilings behind you collapsing behind you. You make it back up into the keep. Once you back up into the keep, you crawl out into the lights again. You'll have all your
Yay!
making it out into the courtyard. That large area up to the right that had collapsed where the mist was coming out. The floor next to that seems to be crumbling. The entire courtyard floor giving away, moving from the northeast to the southwest, crumbling as the floor gives way. What do you do?
Keep running. Maybe higher ground, up by the portcullis, or through one of the breaks in the wall.
All right. You take off towards the portcullis. The portcullis still standing. It's about halfway down, and you can see it wobbling as the earth and the ground shakes.
Great.
Baseball slide under it.
I'm going to have you guys do one of two things. You can either roll a luck or an agility.
Gonna go with
The agility.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just rolling for one of our characters.
Oh.
Poo.
Oh.
19.
Someone made their agility. I make my luck.
So I'll say the two bad luck rolls, 20 and 19. You guys are running. The three of you who made your agility checks are able to get there in time and slide under. Sparkles and Chua, as you're going, the rumbling causes the portcullis to collapse behind the other three, and you guys are now trapped inside. The floor continuing to crumble away.
Gonna run up to the rubble.
Yes, we're gonna have to run to the rubble.
All right.
Don't run through the fog.
All right, agility check from the two of you running up towards the rubble.
Oh. Okay. So it's an agility. Oh, Sparkles is like. I'm going to roll the other character.
It's fine.
Sparkles is more or less got crutches. So the other characters' pages, and their agility is slightly better, but not by much.
I'll say you're going for over 10, so you're fine. So you guys both make it. You're running along the edge, the floor giving out. Right as you pass the well, the well part of it collapses, and you hear this loud moaning. You go to look back, but then remember what happened the last time someone looked down the well, and keep your focus ahead of you, making it to the stone. Start climbing down. Several of them give loose, as you saw on the way up that some of them were quite loose. They have already started to slip and slide, so you ride a couple of them down until you find steady ground and continue around the castle to meet up with everybody else out in front.
Woo.
All right, and you guys have escaped. The entire castle begins to collapse underground, ending at where the moat was. So everything within the moat, going all the way around it, collapses down into the ground, and you see a cloud of smoke and dirt and debris left in its remnants. All right.
So we rescued no villagers.
No villagers were rescued.
Oops.
Well, at least we're ready.
So characters are going to get basically favor with any of the good patrons. As the Chaos Lords are destroyed. Characters worshipping good or lawful deities or those with supernatural patrons who would be opposed to the reign of chaos receive a permanent +1 bonus to luck. So you guys can kind of determine if any of your guys worship lawful or good deities and give yourself a +1 to your luck.
Is that plus permanently?
Yes. We're finishing up. Right?
Does that also raise like
Well,
if
I'm on mic, so
what luck we actually have right now, or just the permanent?
It's a permanent +1 to wherever it sits right now.
Yeah.
I guess unless you're a halfling or a halfling, then you can do it to your max because you can get your luck back. All right. Additionally, a king's ransom of gold and silver is consumed in the Chaos of Lord's Right. Pretty much all of that loss is lost to the ziggurat. They were dumping the coins and everything down inside that pit as well. Finally, the remains of the arms and the armor of the Chaos Lord. Topped with blackened iron and ringed with spikes, the Chaos Lord's spiked flail is a weapon of great power. In addition to being a +1 to both hit and damage, once per day the wielder of the spiked flail can wreathe the weapon in flames for 3 rounds, inflicting an additional 1d6 points of damage on a successful strike. The Chaos Lord's armor is plate mail, forged of black iron. While it has no magical properties, its superior construction grants its wearer a fortitude save of DC 20 against the effects of critical hits. And you guys grabbed both of those. And then everything else that you guys got while you were down there.
So we got.
Go ahead.
We got a torque as well, right?
Yeah.
And any magic on? Yeah.
There's 8 more uses of the healing green powder.
So anything special about anything else that we found?
Okay. So the torque, again, had like chaos symbols and stuff on it. So
yeah,
with
skulls.
Yeah, let me go through here and find out everything, remind myself everything you guys got. So you got the 2 rings. Can't remember where those came from. Here we go. So the golden censer was just a censer. Once you burned the incense in that, it helped satiate some of the chaos stuff. You got the coffer, which had the incense in it. And then that was what you got from there. You've got the silver torque with bleached skulls. So this When donned by a chaotic wizard, the torque grants a +1 bonus to all spell checks. Destroying the torque grants lawful aligned PCs a bonus of 1 XP, while earning them the notice and perhaps enmity of the gods of chaos.
Yeah.
All right, and then I think that was it for what you got from up here in the top level. So then
I've got no. We had. I don't know where the 2 silver rings set where emeralds
yeah, those
came
were
from.
down below, so I'm getting those
All right,
right
okay.
now. So the 2 silver rings. Those look like they're just silver rings with emeralds, so they're 15 gold pieces each. If anybody still has the tabard stitched with the sigil of chaos, that was 5 gold pieces. And then
No,
you
I just got
still
some rotten
have
robes.
you still have the lotus oil, which
No, we use both of those.
Yeah.
okay, use both of them. Anybody who used the lotus oil still alive?
Yep, me.
Yep.
I use both of them.
Okay, roll me a DC 10 Fortitude saving throw.
Oh, great.
Oh, is this the come down?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm
Ah,
checking
you're
in.
Nice.
fine. You would have taken 1d4 points of damage had you not succeeded.
Oh, cool.
All right, and I think that covers basically everything outside of the few pieces of gold and other things that you found.
So, I do have a potential wizard. Could I take the chaos torque, and I'll decide whether I want to make him chaotic or not? If they saw the power of chaos and got tempted.
Yeah, whoever has the torque, if you want to hand it over to the would-be wizard.
Yep, I have the talk.
Okay, so that's fine. I'll just go ahead and keep track of it for yourselves, or I'll put it on here. Who's going to take the torque? Which character?
Kicks the bucket.
Kicks the bucket. All right. So I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Silver torque, bleached skulls. All right, that is in there. All right. With that, if you guys, I know when we play online, if you guys' characters survive, you can use them as like legacy characters in another campaign. So if you want to take like screenshots, you can just pop open your character sheet, take a screenshot of the character, equipment, and notes, because in the notes it has your luck roll. And you
I have a question about the luck that we received back.
yes.
That was to the maximum,
Yes.
and then you said with the halfling we could go ahead and regain our luck back to the maximum.
Yeah, because I'm sure, before you guys take on another adventure, the halflings are going to have, a week or two at least to rest and heal up.
To heal up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think that is it for the campaign. Let me
So, let's see. So, some people got the long swords and the chain and everything. And how much XP and how much GP do we get total?
XP, you guys are gonna level to level 1, so 10 XP. So everybody levels up. And gold, I would say everybody go ahead and just roll me a, let's say a D10, and we'll multiply that by 10, and that's how much gold in coin you picked up from the top of the ziggurat that was spewed around.
We had time for that.
Right?
Okay.
You're panicking. You're just picking things up and running.
So one roll for both characters.
Sure. Yep, that'll work.
And what are we rolling?
5 each.
D10, and then multiply it by 10, and that's how much gold worth of coin you picked up from the
So
top of the
50.
ziggurat.
Okay.
It was kind of spewed around
For-
all over the place.
For each character?
Yeah, you can do it for each character that's alive.
So 50.
And 2 pennies for the eyes of the one.
I got the same thing.
And
Yes.
And is that total, or is that including all of the other stuff that we got? The rings and the.
That is just what you got from the top of the ziggurat, so that's in addition to whatever else you may have picked up.
Okay. And then we've got 3 doses of the healing potion.
Yep.
8. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
We had 10. We used 2.
Yeah, I think you only used 2.
Only
Yeah.
used 2. So then each of us can get 1, and then the other 3 can stay with the herbalist, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, up to you guys, however you want to dish it out. As you guys continue your way back down the trail, back down to your village.
Splendid.
All right. Well, thank you for running that adventure. It was my first time running this one, so that was fun.
Yeah. That was fun.
We did pretty well. We survived. We had a good amount of deaths, but we had a pretty heavy team. I think if we had less
I feel
players,
sorry for the
or less
characters.
characters, it could have been a little bit worse.
I really enjoyed your descriptions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, I know that we had 10 was a pretty good cutoff time, and we went just over that. I think 3 hours was actually a pretty decent time to get through that because you could spend a lot more time doing stuff. So I think you guys all did a great job as well. So thank you guys for participating. You can DM me directly. You can reply to the thread that we have for the game. I'm going to try to continue running like every Sunday morning. I was probably going to run 1 or 2 more 0 level funnels, and then from there, if we have a good solid group that wants to keep going, possibly start a actual kind of like sandbox campaign.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. I'll be on and off on Sundays, but this was cool. Thanks for running.
Yeah. See you all at another table at another time.
Yeah.
Take care.
Right.
No problem.
And let's see, is there anything else that we need to know? Nope. I think that's
I
it.
think that's it.
Cool.
So I'll leave.
Surprised we got through it in 3 hours.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, fun to play with you guys. Take care. Bye bye.
You as well.
Cool.
Thank you.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you.